Welcome in for another edition of Coalgate Wildcat Football. The 2024 Coalgate Wildcats are presented by First Bank. The Wildcats are sponsored by Brown's Funeral Service and Farmers Insurance Agent Lucinda Holland. The Coalgate Wildcats are brought to you by Studeville Ford, Shamrock Bank, and Logan & Sons. Coalgate Wildcat Athletics are also sponsored by Cole County Farm Bureau, Triple Heart Boutique, and H&L Customs. Also helping to bring you the Coalgate Wildcats, the RX Shop, and Cole County Community Hospital. The Wildcats are sponsored in part by Flower Garden and the Cole County Tag Agency. And now let's head to the field for your Coalgate Wildcats.
Thank you, Derek, and good evening, everybody. We are live here in Coalgate, Oklahoma, Donald Mike Mayer Field. It is homecoming 2024 here as the Coalgate Wildcats hosting the Comanche Indians tonight in game number 2 of district play in the 2024 season. Good evening, everybody. I am Cody Newberry, joined alongside, as always, the best color guy in the business, Blaine Riley. Nathan Harden on the camera. Temperatures just now dipping down below 90 degrees, a hot first week of October, week 2 district game here between the 2-2 Comanche Indians taking on the 3-1 Coalgate Wildcats. Coalgate coming off a loss last week to Holdenville, 42-12. This is the 5th all-time meeting. Comanche holds a 3-1 all-time series victory. This game was last played in 2021. Comanche picking up a victory 45-20. All but one game has been played as district rivals. Coalgate's only win in this series came in 2018 with a 36-6 victory. We'll take a break here on the Texoma Chevy Dealers pregame show. This is Wildcat Football presented by First Bank.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons proudly supporting all our local athletes.
45% of people put off buying life insurance according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of an illness or a tragic accident. Call your local farmer's agent, Lucinda Holland, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3745.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance Company, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima, and Life Happens in 2021.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
And we're back here on the Texoma Chevy Dealers pregame show with impressive towing, incredible bed and tailgate functionality, and powerful engines. Chevy Silverado, Colorado, and Tahoe have what you need to get things done. When you want it all, Chevrolet's got you. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. This is Wildcat Football presented by First Bank. as we introduce the Comanche Indians, coming in with a record of 2-2, 1-0 in district play under head coach Gary Robinson in his second year with a 4-10 overall record, picking up a victory last week 27-12 against Tishomingo. For the Indians, they finished 2-8 last year in 2A District 3. Their last playoff came in 2021, where they finished 7-4, losing in the first round. For the first 4 games for Comanche, they hosted the S&S Consolidated School out of Texas, picking up a 31-15 victory, and then a couple of losses to Wynnewood and Kingston, 8-27 and 6-42, and then last week a 27-12 victory. For the Indians, they're averaging 18 points per game while allowing 24 points per game. We will take a quick break here on the Texoma Chevy Dealers pregame show. When we return, we'll introduce Blaine into the broadcast, and he will give us the Triple Heart Boutique starting lineup for the Coalgate Wildcats. This is Wildcat Football presented by First Bank.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your Texoma Chevy dealers.
And welcome back to the Texoma Chevy Dealers pregame show. Looking for more power, capability, and technology with Chevy trucks. You're ready for anything. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. We got the captains out at midfield waiting the coin toss. But for right now, we'll welcome Blaine into the broadcast with the Triple Heart Boutique starting lineup. You can check out Wildcat Sports Corner for all your Wildcat gear. Triple Heart Boutique located on Main Street in Coalgate.
All right, for the Wildcats on offense, starting quarterback number 11, Colby Brown. He's joined in the backfield by number 27, Rowdy Hemphill. Wide receiver, the split end out to the left is number 1, Trip Jones. In the slot to the left is number 3, Zeke Marlowe. Wide right is number 10, Tristan Trevathan. In the slot to the right is number 13, Tate Diaz. On the offensive line, left tackle number 72, Ethan Nelson. The left guard, number 70, Axel McNutt. Center, number 52, Jet Burris. The right guard, number 50, Coda Wainscott, and the right tackle, number 75, Caden Russell. On defense for the Wildcats, left defensive end, number 8, Dax Childers. The right defensive end is number 15, Easton Loudermilk. The nose guard, number 50, Coda Wainscott. Defensive tackle, number 70, Axel McNutt. Middle linebacker, number 3, Zeke Marlowe. Right outside linebacker, number 27, Rowdy Hemphill. Left outside linebacker, number 4, Bryson Stowe. The left cornerback is number 10, Tristan Trevathan. The right corner is number 13, Tate Diaz. And at the safety positions, number 25, Che Barnett, and number 1, Trip Jones.
That was the Triple Heart Boutique starting lineup. You can find exciting styles and fashion with a wide variety of graphic tees and great brands such as Crazy Train, Gypsy Jazz, Very G, Mud Pie, and much, much more. Triple Heart Boutique, a proud sponsor of all Coalgate athletics. As the coin toss was made official, I think Comanche won the coin toss. Is that right?
I was reading off the starting lineups. I was not sure.
Comanche did win the toss. We got about 3:45 left here before we start here at Donald Mike Mayer Field. As we look at district standings, Holdenville, Comanche, Davis, and Beggs all with Week 1 district victories last week. Community Christian, Coalgate, Dibble, and Tishomingo coming up in losses for the Coalgate Wildcats. Some season stats for the quarterback, Colby Brown, on the season, 672 total passing yards, 56% completion, 9 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions for the Wildcats. They're averaging 102 yards per game rushing the ball, 209 yards throwing, for total yards, 298 yards per game for the Coalgate Wildcats. Blaine, as we kind of move into week 2 here, Coalgate had a kind of a rough go at it last week against Holdenville. Comanche coming in with a 2-2 overall record, have some pretty sizable defeats in their belt. What are some things you want to see from the Wildcats tonight to try to get this train back on the tracks?
Well, on offense, I think it starts with you got to finish drives. Last week, I think it was 4 drives that you got down inside the Holdenville 20, and either because of turnovers or turnover on downs, you came away with no points on those 4 drives. I think that's the biggest thing on offense is just finish drives. You moved the ball pretty well last week. Still had pretty well right at your season averages yards-wise last week. Just couldn't put the ball in the end zone consistently. Defense, it's kind of getting back to the basics. You had a rough week last week. Holdenville is really, really good at what they do. Unique style of play, unique run game that's really, really hard to defend with all the misdirection. You just got to get back to basics here tonight and got to really key in on the quarterback for Comanche. He's definitely their best player, their best overall athlete, and he's the guy that can probably hurt you the most. So got to have a man probably spying on him at all times tonight, I would think. One of your linebackers is probably a spy on him, and just got to get back on track here after a rough week. I think they'll have a good chance of doing that here tonight.
This has been the Texoma Chevy Dealers pregame show with Chevy Trucks. You're ready for anything Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. For the Coalgate Wildcats, they will be donning the all-black uniforms again this week. Purple helmets, black tops, black pants, cursive Coalgate written across the front in white with white block numerals. For the Comanche Indians, they're with red helmets, white tops, and white pants. Red and white, their primary colors. The Comanche Indians did win the coin toss. They did defer to the second half. Actually, they won the toss. They elected to receive here in the first quarter. So Jet Walkup setting things up here to kick the game off. Here in week number 5, this will be district game number 2 for the Coalgate Wildcats and the Comanche Indians. Comanche will be going right to left on your radio dial. Coalgate left to right. Here's the kick. It's a short kick. Could be onside kick. It's
That's
recovered.
Good. Is he going to mark that just short?
I think they're going to mark him just short.
Oh.
Looks like it went 9.5 yards before it was touched by a Coalgate player.
That was very close, and I almost wonder if the official on the far side could tell a little better when it was touched because of the way the player's back was to this near official. It was really close, but didn't let it go quite far enough, looks like.
Ball went 9.5 yards, so Comanche will take over on the Coalgate side of the 50 at the 49.5-yard line. Again, Comanche right to left on your radio dial. Wherever you are, however you are, we thank you for listening and tuning in tonight. Spread offense here for the Comanche Indians. 3 receivers to the right side of the formation. A lone receiver here at the bottom of the screen. Number 6, the quarterback, Colby Shannon, gets the snap, quick throw over to the right side, and he's met immediately, sheds a tackle, but then is wrapped up by Che Barnett on the closeout there. Loses about a half a yard, bring up second down and 10.
Yeah, really nicely defended. Bryson Stowe, first man there, wasn't able to get him on the ground, but slowed him down enough to let Barnett get downhill from his safety position and clean up that play for a loss of about a half a yard. Good opening play defensively for the Wildcats.
Shannon being flanked by Stengel, the freshman running back to his left. Looking to throw, steps up in the pocket, has time, finds a man in the zone, caught just shy of the sticks, taken down at the Coalgate 42-yard line. Going to be a couple of yards short. 3rd and 2 now for the Indians.
Yeah, good window, good throw there by the Comanche quarterback. Good job by Che Barnett. Good sure tackling to keep him a couple of yards short of the sticks. Make it 3rd and about 2 here. Got to figure probably 4-down territory here for Comanche at this position on the field, and especially if they can have it be a 4th and short. If you don't make them lose some yards on this play, probably have 4 downs coming up.
3 receivers to the left side. Stengel in the backfield with Shannon. It's going to be a quarterback draw up the middle. at the line to gain. Looks like he got it by about a half a yard. They're going to mark him at the 40. That's going to be enough to move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 for Comanche.
Yeah, got just enough there. Good design quarterback run up the middle. Didn't get a lot of yardage, but got about 2.5, which is pretty well what they needed to get that first down. Although it's interesting to me, Cody, they put that ball at the 49.5 to start with, and it's just right on the 40 basically. Not really sure that should be a first down, but
yeah, because if it was 10 yards,
it wasn't
if they started
at the 50 to
50
begin with. It was at the 49.5, and now it's at the 40. That shouldn't have been a first down. It should be 4th and half a yard.
Well, if it started at the 50, it would have been Coalgate's ball because that would have been 10 yards.
Right, exactly.
So timeout called.
Not sure who called it here. Or maybe they're talking.
I think maybe they're
talking this over themselves of like, hey, if it's at the 49.5, how's it a first down at the 40?
They're bringing both teams back. I'm not sure that it was a timeout called.
I guess it was an official's timeout to discuss something.
Not sure what it was, but nonetheless, 10:26 to go here in the first quarter. We're scoreless. Comanche picking up the first down of the game. They're going to split receivers, 2 to both sides here in this formation. Stingle in the backfield, flanking Shannon to his left. Gets a snap, looking to throw. Shannon steps up, throws right, and it's caught at the 25, taken down at the 23. That'll move the chains. Pickup of about 15 yards on that play. Be 1st and 10 for Comanche.
Yeah, just a little too much room there. A little bit too much free space for these receivers to operate. You're playing off by quite a bit, and it's very simple. Just little 7, 8, 9 yard hitches are wide open. Got to start getting some more pressure on the quarterback if you're going to play that way as far as playing off coverage in the defensive backfield.
3 receivers to the left. Stingle now flanking Shannon to his right. Shannon gets snapped. Quick quarterback throw. Thrown down the line of scrimmage. It falls incomplete. Didn't go backwards, so it'll be incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now from the Coalgate 24.
Yeah, looks like this quick passing game is really what Comanche wants to hit. They've been doing that quite a bit here early. Wildcats going to have to figure out exactly how they want to defend that. Make it a little tougher. Comanche's moved it pretty easily so far.
Coalgate going to show blitz here on this 2nd down and 10. Shotgun formation. Here comes the blitz. Picked up. Now being forced to his right. Shannon runs, dives forward, and pushes the pile past the original line of scrimmage. Looks like they're going to give him a yard. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think
we'll say 3rd down and 10 coming up.
Yeah, I think he pretty well just got right back to the line of scrimmage. Good job of getting some pressure, but also keeping good rush lanes there, not letting him escape wide and use his athleticism. Kind of forced him back in where you had more men to rally to the football, get him on the ground for no gain. Good play defensively.
3rd and 10 coming up from the Coalgate 24-yard line. Shannon shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right. It's going to be a quarterback draw. Around the right side, tries to cut it, now has the edge. But taken down is Che Barnett. Good job there by Che, but a good edge set by Bryson Stowe to force Shannon out to the outside. Minimal gain on that run. It'll be 4th and 9 coming up now for Comanche.
Yeah, very well defended. Like you said, Stowe set the edge first, and then Barnett playing downhill from a safety position. Good sure tackle. Limit that to a gain of just a couple there and make it 4th and about 8 here for Comanche.
Comanche clearly going to go for it. Split receivers, shotgun formation. The fans stand up. Here's the pass. Far side and goes to nobody. Miscommunication on that play. The receiver ran about 15 yards and curled, and Shannon threw it 10 yards where he thought the receiver would be. That'll be a turnover on downs. Wildcats will take over now at their own 23-yard line.
Yeah, good stand defensively. You let them move the ball a little bit, get a couple of first downs, but you bowed up when you had to, stopped that drive on downs, and now you've got pretty decent field position here for your first drive starting at your own 22.
8:44 to go here in the first quarter. Kobe Brown back at quarterback tonight after being injured last week. Missed the entire second half. Split receivers. Rowdy Hemphill is going to get the start here tonight. Diaz now in motion. It's a handoff to Diaz. Flip back. It's going to be a double reverse pass. Throws down the middle to Jones and up, and it's intercepted. Intercepted at the 46-yard line.
Unfortunately, I think he was just a little bit too locked into Jones. Tristan Trevathan was wide open over here on this near sideline. He just didn't see him.
So the first play, offensive play for the Wildcats, results in an interception, and the Indians will take over at the Coalgate 46-yard line.
Yeah, tried to go with the trickeration, and the play, it really had worked. He just didn't read which receiver was wide open. Good coverage there, undercutting the ball to Jones. Trevathan had about 10 yards on the nearest defender on him over here on the sideline.
So Shannon now back in at quarterback for Comanche. Stingle still in the game at running back. The Indians take over at the Coalgate 46-yard line. I formation. Shannon goes under center, gets a snap. Going to be a quarterback keeper around the right side, but goes about maybe a couple of yards, crossing the 45 up to the 43-yard line. He picks up 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, good job defensively there up the middle, only yielding about 3 yards on that first down play. Good job of clogging that up in the middle, not letting that go for any more than it did. Make it 2nd and about 7 for Comanche.
So we've seen early on the athleticism of the quarterback, and that's what Coach Hopkins was talking about. That as long as you can keep the Shannon under check, they feel pretty good about tonight. High snap, Shannon takes it, throws it, has a man open, makes a man miss. 30 to the 25, it's a foot race, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown Comanche.
Yeah, just a missed tackle there. He was open on the curl and made the catch, but Diaz just not able to make the tackle there, and he turns that into a 43-yard touchdown for Comanche to take the lead.
6-0 now, 7:54 to go. And we're going to see the old-fashioned swinging gate. Blaine hadn't seen this all year. Hadn't seen it in a long time.
It's been a while since I've seen this.
Swinging gate, 2-point conversion.
This was all the rage about 15 years ago.
Yep. Actually, it's going to be a field goal attempt. Shannon, the do-it-all player for Comanche, is going to line up for the extra point duties.
He's left-footed as well.
Snap back, ball down, kick on the way. The kick is up, and the kick is plenty high and plenty long and plenty good. 7-0, Comanche takes the first draw here at Donald Mike Mayer Field. We'll take a break and be right back. This is Wildcat Football presented by First Bank.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here as Shannon gets set to kick this away to the Coalgate Wildcats. Here's the kick. Short kick. Bounces at the 30 and goes out of bounds, so the Wildcats will get a couple of yards there. Up to the 35 will be where the Wildcats start. It'll be about a 8-yard penalty there, 7-yard penalty there, Blaine.
Yeah, about 7 or 8 yards worth of penalties on that kick going out of bounds. You'll take it.
Guess you've got a scoring drive for Comanche. Was one play?
Two.
They
had the little short run.
That's
before
right.
2 plays, 46 yards. You had a 3-yard run and then the 43-yard pass.
7:54 here to go at Donald Mike Mayer Field. It is homecoming night. Wildcats make their way back out onto the field for their second offensive possession. 2 receivers to the right side. Hemphill flanking Brown to his right. Marlowe now in motion. It's going to be a handoff. No. Quick pass, Trevathan. Near side, 35 to the 40. Has some room to run, 45 to the 50. Still on his feet to the 40. To the 35. It's a foot race, and no one's going to catch him. Strike up the band, man. It's a touchdown, Wildcats.
That's just too easy. You looked out and you had numbers in your advantage out there. You had one more man out there to block than Comanche had defenders. Wildcats did a good job of taking advantage of it. Good blocking, leading Tristan Trevathan right down the sideline, and then he just used his speed to outrun everybody else. Good play.
Quick offensive strike there. Nice retaliation there from the Coalgate Wildcat offense. One play One touchdown pass from Brown to Trevathan as the Wildcats now set up to go for two. Shotgun formation. Brown being flanked by Hemphill. Gets the snap. Handoff. Hemphill up the middle. Met in the backfield. Lowers his shoulder. Pushes the pile. But is going to come up about a yard short, and the Wildcats will trail 7-6. But the Wildcats get on the board. We'll take another break. 7:42 to go here at Donald Mike Mayer Field. We'll be back right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
My name is Dr. Matt Holcomb. I'm the owner of Custom Dental in Atoka. We pride ourselves to always being up to date with the newest in technology in dentistry. Have you ever wondered what it would take to have that smile you've always dreamed of? Come visit us at Custom Dental in Atoka. We'd love to go over that with you. If it's implants, if it's braces, if it's cosmetic dentistry, we'll do whatever it takes to get that smile that you've always hoped for and dreamed of. We love serving people, love serving our community, love serving God. Come see us and see how we can take care of all your dental needs.
7-6 here in the first quarter, 7:42 to go as the Wildcats get set to tee this thing back off. Kick near side, caught at the 25, up to the 20, back to the middle to the 35, and he's taken down just past the 35, about the 36 is where they're going to mark the Comanche Indians, and that's where they'll start their first or their next offensive possession.
Yeah, pretty good return that time for Comanche. Blocked it up pretty well, getting 11 yards on that out to about the 36. Pretty decent field position for them to start their third possession of the night.
So Shannon and Stengel back in the backfield for Comanche. And Comanche, a spread offensive team. Very seldom do they go under center. Three receivers to the right. We have one lone receiver here to the left, bottom of the screen. Gets a snap, blitz coming. Throws across the middle, and it's caught. Crossing the 40 up to the 42. Picks up about 6 yards on that first down play. It'll be 2nd down and 4 coming up.
Yeah, just good, quick pitch and catch. That ball's not in the quarterback's hand very long, and he's able to get it out of there really quickly on just a little quick slant for 6 yards. Good, sure tackling there by Tristan Trevathan, but 6 yards is a little more than you ideally want to give up on first down.
Same formation. Shannon gets a snap, looking to throw. Now rolling to his right, still looking, going to throw it deep down the field. That's a duck.
That's a dead duck.
That's a dead duck, and picked off by Trip Jones at the 40. He carries the tackler up to the 45. That was an absolute ugly ball there by Shannon. Not sure if it slipped out of his hand or what. But
yeah, I think that thing had to have slipped out of his hand the way it come out. Is, not trying to be too disparaging, but it was exactly as we both said as it was in the air. That was just a dead duck, and good job by Trip Jones of reading it, playing center field, and coming down with that interception, getting out to the 45-yard line. Good play defensively to get the ball back to your offense.
Both teams now have traded turnovers, 1 turnover apiece for both offenses, as the Wildcats will take over at their own 45-yard line. Same formation as the scoring play for the Wildcats. Brown gets the snap. Handoff. That's Stowe to the left, now to the right, up to the 50. Has a block in front to the 45 to the 40, and pushed out of bounds about the 35. They're going to mark him shy of the 35, about the 37-yard line. That'll be a big first down for the Wildcats.
Yeah, really nice run, really nice blocking initially by the offensive line, and then as he bounced it outside, he got a really nice block downfield from wide receiver Tristan Trevathan as well that probably bought him an extra 10 yards off of the Trevathan block. Good blocking downfield on that run.
3 receivers now to the left as Stowe still in the backfield with Brown. And they're going to get a free 5 yards. There's that hard count that we've talked about for the last couple of seasons for the Wildcats.
Yeah, it strikes again.
That'll move the ball inside the 35 up to the 32-yard line. It'll be 1st and 5 now for the Wildcats at the Comanche 32-yard line. 3 receivers to the left. Trevathan by himself here to the right. Gets a snap. Another handoff. Stowe up the middle. Looking a hole up to the 25, still on his feet. Taken down just shy of the 20. Another good first down run. Picks up about 10 yards there up to the 21-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, another nice run by Stowe up the middle. getting 11 on that one down to the 21-yard line, another first down. This offensive line doing a good job of blocking in the run game so far on this drive.
Brown slowing it up a little bit, looking at Coach Cater for the offensive play call. 3 receivers to the left. Stowe to Brown's left. Low snap on the ground.
Just get on it.
Brown picks it up. And I don't know, did he recover? I think he recovered.
Oh, thankfully.
That was a dangerous play there as Brown tried to pick it up instead of just falling down on it. And Brown also kind of nursing an injury from last week. You hate to see that. There were 3 Comanche players come right through and took a big hit, but loses big yards there. It'll be second and about 22, I think.
Yeah, all the way out to the 34. Lost 13 on that play.
Shotgun formation. 3 bunched receivers here to the right side. Trip Jones by himself, one-on-one coverage out there to the left. Brown gets a snap. Quick throw to Trevathan at the 35 to the 30.
Again.
Has blockers to the 25 to the 20. And pushed out of bounds inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line. Picks up most of that lost yardage back up. It'll be 3rd and 7 now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, got everything you lost plus a couple on that one. Really nice blocking downfield by receivers on that little quick screen out to Trevathan. Did a good job of following those blockers to go from 2nd and 23 to a much more manageable 3rd and 7 here for the Wildcats.
3 receivers to the left. Again, Trevathan by himself to the right, one-on-one coverage. Gets a snap. Quick throw up to the middle and through the hands of Tate Diaz. A little bit high.
Yeah, a little bit of a high throw. That's one Tate will probably tell you he should have grabbed it anyway, but that one was a little high from Colby Brown over the middle. Not the easiest thing in the world to catch. Unfortunate because it was probably going to be a pretty easy first down, looked like, if they could have connected on that one.
4th and 7 now coming up for the Wildcats. Split receivers. Stowe in the backfield to the left. Brown almost got 5 yards back. 15 seconds on the play clock. 5:45 to go here in the first quarter. 7-6 in favor of Comanche. Here's the play. Blitz coming. Brown throws across the middle, and oh my goodness. Zeke took a big hit. He heard footsteps and decided to pull back, and that play falls incomplete. So the Comanche will take over inside their own 20 at their own 18-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians.
Yeah, that's one where you had Zeke in the seam, and that throw kind of led him a little bit more back to the middle of the field and just made it a little harder to hook up on that one. He knew that safety was coming and probably a big hit on the way as well, and Comanche takes over on downs.
3 receivers now to the left side of the formation. Cornerback's playing a little bit closer here. Shannon, quarterback draw up the middle, and he's tackled in the backfield. Daxton Childers coming in from his defensive end spot. Shannon drags Childers up a couple of yards, picks up 2. It'll be 2nd and 8 up to the 20.
Nice play by Childers, crashing from that defensive end spot, getting the quarterback, getting him on the ground after just a 2-yard gain. Make it 2nd and 8.
5:15 to go now in the first quarter. It's 7-6 in favor of Comanche. Split receivers for the Indians. Shannon in the backfield gets a snap, looking to throw. Quick pass, far side, one-handed catch. Nice catch at the 25-yard line. That pass was behind the player there. Went back and made a one-handed catch for a completion. It'll be 3rd down and about 4 now for the Indians.
A really nice catch on that one. Just a little quick out to that slot receiver, and he makes a really good one-handed catch as that ball was behind him. Fortunate for Comanche, because if he's not able to get a hand on it, it might have been picked off.
Split receivers. Shannon again looking to throw.
Gonna take
now
off.
Rolling to his right. Throws deep down the field. It's up in the air, and it's batted down. Tate Diaz comes in and bats that ball down. And that'll be an incomplete pass. It'll be 4th down and 4 for the Indians.
Yeah, good job by Tate Diaz and Trip Jones both in coverage there on that one, breaking that pass attempt up. And Cody, I'll see if you have the same thought as I do here. Looks like quarterback for Comanche, he's got a good arm, but his deep throws leave a little to be desired. Doesn't have real good touch when he tries to throw it deep.
Here's the snap, the punt. High punt,
Short
but doesn't
punt.
go very far. It bounces at the Comanche 45, takes a Comanche roll inside the Coalgate 50, and it's going to be spotted at the Coalgate 44-yard line. So the Wildcats force a punt there on 4th down. 4:25 to go here in the first quarter. Wildcat offense back on the field. They're going to start here at their own 44.5-yard line.
Yeah, good job of winning the field position battle there by the defense. You know, the offense isn't able to get it on that 4th down try deep in Comanche territory, but the defense comes out, gets a 3-and-out, forces the rather short punt, and now you've got good field position to start again here at your own 45.
2 receivers to the right. Trip Jones by himself to the left. Che Barnett now in the backfield. He gets the handoff up the middle, up to the 50, to the 45. Crossing the 1st down, picks up about 12, 13 yards on that 1st down run. Good run there by Che Barnett. Be 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, good blocking up the middle of that offensive line and a good run by Barnett to get about 12 yards on that one down to the Comanche 43-yard line and pick up a 1st down.
Barnett averaging just under 3 yards per carry for the season. Same formation. Brown gets a snap. Quick throw. Diaz, the 45 to the 40, to the 35, and that's where he's pushed down from behind. Going to be about a 2 yards shy of the 1st down.
Yeah, just good, easy, quick little pitch and catch out here on the right side of the offense. Goes for about 8 yards down to the Comanche 35-yard line. Nice play on 1st down. Make it 2nd and 2.
So Loudermilk comes into the game momentarily for Diaz. Come up a little bit gingerly. 3 bunched receivers to the left. Again, Trevathan by himself to the right. Barnett flanking Brown to his right. Here's the snap. Looking to throw, far side, and it's dropped by Jones. He's probably going to have the 1st down. Another kind of quick wide receiver screen setting up, and that was just dropped by Jones.
Yeah, I think he was thinking about how far he was going to be able to take that one once he caught it and just didn't secure it because you had blockers out in front and looked like that was going to go for a pretty big gain. Nonetheless, that's where getting 8 on 1st down is a big thing because now you have a little bit of a misstep on 2nd down, but you still have a very favorable 3rd and short here at 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, probably 4-down territory. Comanche showing blitz. Barnett runs it right up the middle. He's going to be taken down. So that could be about a yard shy. That's not a favorable spot.
I think they spotted him.
They spotted
about
him
a yard short of where he got.
Yeah.
They spotted him about where his feet were.
Yeah.
As he was laying down after being stopped. Didn't really give him any gain at all, really. Maybe a length of a football.
And here comes the Coalgate Jumbo. Not really any surprise what direction this is going to go. Brown going to go under center. Gets a snap. Handoff Hemphill, and he just follows Denny Foran. And that picks up about 6 yards on that run. An easy 1st down for the Wildcats on that 4th down attempt.
You know, for sure, when all you need is a couple yards, it's probably never a bad idea to just get in there behind Denny Foran and just follow him because he's gonna clear some room for you, and that's exactly what Hemphill did, getting about 5 or 6 yards on that 4th and 2.
Wildcats are going to run it again. Brown under center. Gets a snap. Another handoff, Hemphill. Same play up to the 35 or 30 and up to the 25. And a late flag. I think it's going to be against the Wildcats here. A late hit. I seen a Comanche Indian fly backwards well after the play was over. Personal foul against Coalgate. Yeah. So that'll be a 15-yard dead ball penalty. So it was about a 5-yard gain up to the 25. They'll mark 15 yards off. It should be
right about
2nd and 20, I think. About 2nd and 20 coming up. Yep, and that's what it'll be. Back to the Comanche 40-yard line. They got to get to the 20 for a 1st down.
You know, and those are just the kind of plays you can't have. Those are drive killers potentially. A 15-yard penalty where it's dead ball, so it's after the play, not getting to repeat the down. You were going from 2nd and 5 to 2nd and 20. Just what you can't do. Got to be more disciplined than that.
Play clock now inside of 10 seconds.
I think the
Wildcats going to have to quickly hurry up and get this play called now at 5. 3 receivers to the left. Another wide receiver screen to Loudermilk. Caught at the 40, up to the 35, up to the middle to the 30, to the 25, and that's where he's wrestled down.
Well, he got you all the penalty yardage back right there on that nice receiver screen to Easton Loudermilk.
Nice play there by Easton Loudermilk. And he's playing right now for Tate Diaz, who took a hit on his last reception. The freshman receiver coming in. It'll be 3rd and 5 now for the Wildcats. Be a long 5. Brown gets a snap, shotgun formation. Split receivers. Minute 10 to go here in the first quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick throw to the near side. Again, caught by Loudermilk. Dives up to the 20. He's going to be about a half a yard shy, I believe. And here comes Jumbo. The Jumbo package for the Wildcats going to be marked at the 20. They need to get to about the 19.5-yard line.
Yeah, all you need is about a half a yard. Good play there. Good catch by Loudermilk. Good hands as that one was out in front of him a little bit. Made the play, though. Got what he could to set up this 4th and short.
Wildcats 25% 4th down conversion, and they get it there. That percentage just went up a little bit as Hemphill falls forward, moves the chains.
Yeah, needed about a half a yard, and he got about 2 yards, looks like. Good play there, good blocking, good tough running by Hemphill. He's just a good short yardage back for sure for this offense. He runs hard and falls forward and gets you the yards you need most of the time. 1st and 10.
Hemphill before the game had 120 total yards rushing, about 3.7 yards per rush for Hemphill. He's the only Wildcat running back averaging over 3 yards per carry. Split receivers. Diaz back into the ball game. Diaz and Trevathan to the right. Marlowe and Jones to the left. Stowe in the game at running back. Brown gets a snap. Quick throw. Diaz near side. Has a block to the 15. Pushed out of bounds at about the 13, 14. They're going to mark him at the 14-yard line. Picks up a few yards on that first down play. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, just a good quick play there on first down to get you about 4 yards and set up a manageable 2nd and medium, 2nd and about 6.
3 receivers now to the left. Trevathan by himself, bottom of the screen. Jones gets a snap. Handoff. Stowe. He's going to be taken down about the 10-yard line. They're going to mark him about the 11.5. Another manageable 3rd down, and we'll say, what do you say, 3? 3rd down and 3?
3rd and 3 from the 11 is what I have it as here on my stat monitor.
31.7% 3rd down conversion rate for the Wildcats on the season.
We'll see if they get this play off before the end of the quarter. I don't think they're going to.
And they will not. Wildcats will trail after the first quarter 7-6. We'll flip the sides of the field, but the Wildcats are threatening to score. We'll take another break. This is Wildcat football on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons proudly supporting all our local athletes.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here, Donald Mike Mayer Field. It is homecoming night here in Coalgate as we flip the field. 12 minutes on the clock now, 2nd quarter here, but the Wildcats are threatening to score here. Wildcats now right to left on your radio dial. The ball spotted just, I would say, right at the 10 or maybe just shy of the Comanche 10-yard line. Wildcats now going to the south end of the end zone.
It's 3rd and 3 to start out here on this first play of the 2nd quarter.
2 receivers to the left. Stowe in the game, flanking Brown to his left. It's going to be a handoff. Stowe up the middle, met at the line of scrimmage, and he might have got a yard there. 4th down and 2 now coming up for the Wildcats as the jumbo package returns.
Not a lot of room there, but he got about a yard and a half or so got close enough to bring in this jumbo package, needing about 1.5 yards, 2 yards. Once again, you've got it a couple times already on this play. Pretty high percentage play here for the Wildcats to go back in that formation.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Brown under center, gets a snap, handoff, Hemphill jumps over the pile, and I believe he moves the chains.
He does.
That was a goal line play that you see. Hemphill got there, and it was crowded like I-5 in Los Angeles, and he jumps over for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Rowdy's been watching some old school Barry Sanders highlights, I think, on that one. Just get to the line and everybody's clogging it up. Just jump over. Nice play there for Rowdy on that 4th down, and 4th down at about 1.5 yards. He gets about 2.5 yards on the jump over to get you the 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Ball spotted at the Comanche 7-yard line. 2 receivers to both sides. Be a quarterback draw. Tries to get to the outside. Might have got a yard there as he cut back up the middle. He's taken it down at the 6-yard line. Picks up a yard on that run. It'll be 2nd and goal from the Comanche 6.
Yeah, just trying something a little different off that play. You've ran it with the running backs out of shotgun quite a bit so far tonight. So tried the quarterback keeper off of that one, but Comanche was ready for it. He was only able to get about a yard. Make it 2nd and goal from the 6.
Shotgun formation. Brown in the backfield with Stowe. Brown gets a snap. Quick pass. Caught by Marlowe at the 5. Pushes the pile, taken down at the 2. It'll be 3rd down and goal for the Wildcats at the Comanche 2.
Yeah, good job on that one by Marlowe once he caught it to just head south, get going up the field there and get what he could. Good tough run after the catch to get it down to the 2 and set you up with a 3rd and goal from the 2. And got to figure you got 2 plays here with the jumbo package to get this one in.
Here we go. Brown under center, gets the snap. Handoff Hemphill, same play, right side.
I think
he's going to be short. Tried to dive.
I don't
think he got anything. They're going to mark him again at the 2. So it'll be 4th down and goal from the 2. Got to figure that play. Got another wrinkle to that play here.
That's what I was about to say. Might be time to go to the second option off of that play, whether that's some sort of play action and throw it to somebody out in the flat or hand it to a different back in the formation, but might be something a little different coming here.
Same formation, jumbo package, Brown under center. 10 seconds on the play clock. Gets a snap. It's going to be a pitch to Hemphill. Tries to get to the outside. Cuts back to the middle. Strike up the band. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Good patient run that time by Hemphill. It was a pitch intended to go to the outside. He did a good job of reading that Comanche had that outside leverage. He just kind of made that jump cut back to the inside and put his head down and drove on into the end zone for the 2-yard touchdown run. Nice play.
Hemphill's 2nd rushing touchdown of the season for Rowdy Hemphill. That gives the Wildcats their first lead of the ball game, 12-7, 9:05 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Shotgun formation, bunched receivers to the right. Brown rolling that way, looking to throw, under pressure, lobs it up, and
he dropped it
through the hands. Looked like Marlowe had it, and as soon as he had it, he looked down at his feet to check where he was and wasn't able to secure the football. Ball's incomplete. 2-point conversion unsuccessful, but the Wildcats get 6. It's 12-7, 9:05 to go here. This is Wildcat football on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your Texoma Chevy dealers.
We're Quarterback Donald Mike Mayerfield, where the Wildcats take the first lead of the ball game, 12-7, 9:05 to go here before halftime as the Wildcats are set to kick this one away. Again, right to left on your radio dial. Here's a kick by Walkup, fielded at the 30. Dancing, and gets to the 35 before he's taken down. Is the kick returner there. About 5-yard gain. The Comanche Indians will take over at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, scoring drive recap there for the Wildcats. This one is going to sound, you're not going to think this is right at first until you get to thinking about how many times you got to fourth down and got it on that drive. That last drive was 17 plays for 55 yards and the touchdown.
Maybe the most play scoring drive we've had all year.
I would say probably so.
Wildcats doing it in a couple of different fashions here tonight. Hemphill punching that in for his second touchdown of the season. Shannon back in at quarterback, standing at his own 30-yard line. Shotgun formation. Gets a snap. High snap. Takes it down, runs up the middle, up to the 40. Taken down, crossing the 40, about the 43-yard line. Picks up 7 yards on that first down run. It'll be second down and 3 now for the Indians.
Yeah, it's the best run they've had of the night. They're the best they've blocked up that middle as far as the offensive line for Comanche. And quarterback did a good job of taking advantage of that, getting a 7.5, 8 yards there on first down.
Same formation for the Indians. Shannon in the backfield, gets snap, another quarterback run up the middle. This time he's met at the line of scrimmage, but does push the pile there at the end up to the Indian 45-yard line. Just enough to move the chains. It'll be first down and 10 for Comanche.
Yeah, much better defense that time by the Wildcats, but unfortunately he only needed 2 for the first down, and that's exactly what he got. Got to do a little bit better job on first down here defensively.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's okay. It's interesting. We talked earlier about, to start the game, our corners were playing way off. To start that drive, we had them rolled up right on the men on the line of scrimmage, and now we've kind of gone more happy medium.
Shannon gets a snap. Another quarterback design run. Oh, man, the backfield sheds a tackler. Now back to the middle and just
fumble.
Able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's on the ground, and Stowe comes up with the fumble recovery. Another turnover by the Indians, and the Wildcats take over at the Indian 44-yard line.
Boy, that was a heck of a play, and
to escape
by the quarterback, but then maybe trying to do a little too much. Got a little loose with that football at the end, and as he was being tackled, sure looked like that one came out. I hope they don't talk themselves out of that being a fumble.
Maybe saying
discussion.
Shannon may have been on the ground. Maybe what they're talking about. I think that's what they're doing. I think the Indians are going to get the ball back. Yep, they are. They're going to give the Indians the ball back. I guess they're going to mark Shannon down.
Well, now that's not where he was, though. He was down at the 44 is where the line judge on this side was. Why are we moving it up to the 45?
So they're saying Shannon was down. I couldn't tell.
He was at the 44,
did the official
though,
make the motion?
The official on this side threw the beanbag and was marking his forward progress at the 44. So now we've taken away the fumble, which is fine. Another guy may have had a better viewpoint that his knee was down, but why is the ball magically moved up to the 45? The line judge had him marked at the 44.
The Indians will take over at their own 45-yard line. It shouldn't be first down.
It's second down.
Second down.
It is second down. It is not first down.
Because there wasn't a change of possession. Shannon looking to throw. Now under pressure. Throws across the middle and batted away. He threw it right into about quadruple coverage there as Marlowe batted that ball away. It should be third down.
It's third down. I think the down judge just doesn't have it right. It looks like you're getting an ineligible man downfield penalty on that as well. I think you might just decline that, though, and make it 3rd and 10.
Shannon kind of doing some improv there. The lineman unable to get, kind of figuring out where Shannon is. The Wildcats are going to.
Coach Cater declines it, which is probably the smart thing there. Bring up 3rd down. So we've still got the down marker wrong.
Down. No, the officials are saying second down.
How is it second down? It can't be second down. There's no way.
It is second down and 10.
If they keep the football on the fumble, there's no way it's second down. It's 3rd down.
Second down and 10 now from the Coalgate 45-yard line. 3 receivers to the left. Shannon gets a snap, rolling to his left. Looking to throw, squares up, lays it across the middle, and caught at the line of scrimmage, or excuse me, at the line to gain. The Coalgate 45. They're going to mark him at the Coalgate 44. They're going to mark him at the 45. That'll move the sticks. Needed 10, got 10.
And that's
the
probably
first down and 10 for the Indians.
And that's probably thankful for these officials that happened, because you were fixing to have a really big discussion about what down it was, because they had the down completely wrong. It's a moot point now that they get a first down on that play, but it was 1,000% wrong before that.
3 receivers to the right. Shannon in the backfield, standing his own 50. It's going to be a run up the middle. That's Stengel crossing the 45 up to the 43-yard line. It'll be second down and a late flag coming in, and the Indians are clapping like it's on the Wildcats.
It was good defense initially to hold that to just 2 yards on the play. Didn't see what happened at the end to draw the flag, but we'll see what it is.
It's a dead ball personal foul against the Wildcats, so that'll be 15 yards tacked on to that first down run, which was just a couple. That'll push the ball inside inside the 30.
Yeah, it should put it about the 28. And also be another first down.
Ball will be placed at the Coalgate 28-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Indians. 6:50 to go here before halftime. Be sure and stick around for the Logan & Sons halftime show. We'll have some scores from across the district as well as the marching bands from both teams tonight here at homecoming. Shotgun formation. Shannon gets a snap. Quarterback run around the left side. Now back to the middle. Now back to the left. Crossing the 25. Did he get to the 25?
I think he's a little shy of the 25.
Shy of the 25. Gets a couple of yards there on that bounce around run there. Going to mark him at the 25.5-yard line. It'll be second down and a long 7 coming up.
Yeah, Wildcats are defending the run well. They just got to be a little better disciplined, clean up the penalties a little bit, and get a little bit tighter coverage on some of these pass plays, and they'll be in pretty good shape defensively. They're not gashing you on the ground. You're doing a much better job than last week on the ground.
Second and 7 now for the Indians. Shannon gets snap. Another quarterback run, this time to the right, being strung out, and a flag coming in, taking down Che Barnett. Shannon loses yards on that play, and I think we may have a hold against the Indians.
Yeah, and this will be another decision for Coach Cater. Looks like he's already said decline it. He'll take the down rather than the yardage, and that's probably a wise move as they've got it marked at about the 28, so that'll make it basically 3rd and 10.
Ball spawned at the 29. We'll say 3rd and 11 now coming up here for the Indians. 2 down territory for Comanche. 5:52 to go. Both teams still with 3 timeouts here before halftime. The Wildcats will receive the kick coming out of half. Shotgun formation. 2 tight ends. Shannon looking to throw. Still now under pressure. Pocket collapsing. Comes out of it up to the 30 to the 25. Still on his feet. And pushed out of bounds before the 20. Going to be about 3 or 4 yards shy of the first down, but now a manageable 4th down and about 4 coming up now for the Indians.
Yeah, and I couldn't tell who it was by the Wildcats, but the first man that had a chance to get him just took a little bit of a bad angle. He was able to get the edge on the Wildcats and get about 5-6 yards on that, down to about the 21.5.
Big 4th down play here coming up. The Indians need to get to the Wildcat 18-yard line for a first down. Ball spotted at the 21. Got to figure the ball is going to stay in Shannon's hands. Here it is, looking to throw, quick pass, and it's incomplete. Was thrown outside of the intended receiver. That'll be a turnover on downs, and the Wildcat defense holds, and the offense will take over at their own, let's see, 21-yard line.
Yep. 21.5, somewhere in that neighborhood. Good stand defensively after you had a little bit of adversity with not getting the fumble that you initially thought you got, and then shooting yourself in the foot a little bit with the personal foul penalty. Good job to bow up after that and get a stop, get the ball back for the offense that just went on a 17-play drive last time they had it for a touchdown.
Wildcats taking over now at their own 21-yard line. Bunched receivers to the left. Quick pass, wide receiver screen to Jones. Jones sheds a tackle at the 20. and picks up a couple of yards there up to about the 23-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 8 now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, it's a really good individual effort by Trip Jones just to get back to the line of scrimmage and get a couple yards farther than that. Comanche was all over it initially and read it pretty well. Just a good athletic play by Jones to get a couple yards out to about the 23.5 on that.
3 receivers to the right, Jones by himself to the left. Blitz coming, picked up, and falls incomplete by Marlowe. Marlowe now with a couple of drops here tonight. That was a little 5-yard curl route. Falls incomplete, 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, a little uncharacteristic for that one to be dropped by Marlowe. A little bit of a low throw, but he was going down to get it and looked like he had a really good chance to get it, just didn't get it squeezed. Now you got 3rd and long here.
Play clock at 20. Game clock is stopped at 4:54 here before halftime. Logan and Sons halftime show coming up here from Donald Mike Mayerfield. Now split receivers as Loudermilk is back in the game. Brown gets a snap. Late blitz coming. Picked up. Brown dancing around, looking to throw, still looking, and just throws it out of bounds. Smart play there by Colby Brown to not take the sack. Falls incomplete on the on the Comanche sideline. The Wildcats will bring out the punting unit.
Yeah, good job by Brown of extending that play as long as he could, but then knowing when it was time to just, get rid of that one and not take the sack or not force it somewhere and throw an interception. Good, mature play that time by Colby Brown to just throw that one out of bounds and let you punt here.
So Trevathan now into punt, standing at his own 11-yard line. Comanche has a returner back at the 50. Here's the punt. Line drive punt. Fielded at the Comanche 45 up to the Coalgate 45, now to the 40, still on his feet, and being wrestled down by a couple of Wildcat defenders there inside the 40, about the 38-yard line. Good field position starting here for the Comanche Indians with 4.5 minutes to go before halftime.
Yeah, it was good distance on that punt, but not real good hang time. That was more of a line drive and kind of outkicked your coverage because it was such a line drive, and Wildcats in scramble mode created a pretty good return there of about 15 yards or so to get it down to the Coalgate 38.
That's where the Comanche Indians will start here right before halftime. They're trailing 12-7 as the Wildcats lead. Blitz coming. Steps up in the pocket of Shannon. Now takes off and runs up the middle to the 35. Tackled from behind at the 34-yard line. Picks up about 5 yards on that scramble. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yes, he is very elusive, as you saw there. Made some guys miss as he was climbing the pocket there, and got about 4 on that one down to the 34-yard line. Make it 2nd down and 6.
Shotgun formation, split receivers. Shannon looking to throw. Still looking, has time. Now going to tuck and run up the middle. Sheds a defender to the 30, to the 25, and making everybody miss. Up to the 20, now to the left side. Still on his feet to the middle, and he's going to go almost all the way inside the 10-yard line. Shannon kind of making a joke out of the Coalgate defenders there as he sheds about 5 or 6 tacklers there.
He's so athletic and so elusive. You're not getting much pressure on him anyway. I'm not sure I wouldn't start rushing like 1 guy or 2 and dropping 9 or 10 because they've shown they can't run on you as far as just a traditional run play. Make it as hard as you can for him to throw and try to keep him in the pocket and keep him in front of you as best you can. I think might be the best recipe moving forward to defend him.
This will be the first and goal for the Comanche Indians here tonight. Ball spotted at the Coalgate 10-yard line, left to right on your radio dial. And we've got a flag coming in.
Flags are down.
It wasn't the play clock. The play clock was at 2.
I think Comanche might have broke the huddle with 12 men.
That's
because the officials
about
were
that
counting.
Territory there.
Officials were counting.
Yep. Comanche broke the huddle with 12 men. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty. That'll make the 1st and goal 5 yards harder back to the Coalgate 15-yard line. 3:14 to go. Comanche still with 3 timeouts. Coalgate will have possession here coming out of halftime. Again, the Logan and Sons halftime show coming up in about 3 minutes. Play clock inside 10. Shannon shotgun formation, gets a snap. Quick throw, near side, and is pulling Stowe, and Stowe holds him up just long enough for Barnett to come in and clean it up, but loses 2 more yards back to the Coalgate 17.
That's a really nice individual play by Bryson Stowe. Looked like he was going to get away from him, but he held on just enough to give Barnett time to get there and get him on the ground for a loss of a couple on that one. And really nice play defensively.
2nd and goal now from the Coalgate 17-yard line. Closer to the 18. 3 receivers now to the left. Wildcats showing blitz. Here they come. Across the middle. And almost. And it is picked off. It is picked off. Trip Jones come in there and bounced it away. And I think that was that Zeke?
I think Zeke got it.
Zeke come in and cleaned it up. It looks like it was going to fall incomplete. But Zeke Marlowe was running over and picks it off. Another turnover by the Indians. And the Wildcats will now take over, albeit at their own 10-yard line, but will have 2 minutes and 10 seconds and 3 timeouts here to get into the end zone.
Man, you know, you're glad you got it off the deflection, but the unfortunate thing is if Trip Jones was able to catch that, that's probably a pick six, a 90-yard pick six, because he had a head of steam coming downhill. I don't think they were going to catch him.
Brown gets a snap. Quick throw right side of Trevathan. Has the blocker up to the 10, to the 15. It's on the speed. It's a foot race to the 40, to the 50. You're not going to catch him. He is absolutely pulling away. 10, 5, strike up the band, man. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Same play as the opening touchdown of the game for the Wildcats. Comanche just not doing a very good job of getting enough men on that side defensively. Wildcats doing a good job of noticing it and calling that same play again. And if you get them blocked up initially good enough, Comanche doesn't have the speed defensively to track down Trevathan, and it showed on that 90-yard touchdown.
I know it's hard to – you can't see it on the radio, obviously, but the speed that Trevathan had walking away from every white shirt on the field, it's been a really, really long time since that much speed has been on the field at Coalgate. Coalgate now going to go for the 2-point conversion. Split receivers, Hemphill in the backfield. Brown looking to throw. Throws it across the middle, and it's picked off. And that'll be another unsuccessful 2-point conversion as the Wildcats have played well but haven't been able to get the 2 points tonight. 0 for 3 on the 2-point conversion, but the Wildcats do get points. 18-7, 1:56 to go here before halftime. We'll take another break. This is Wildcat football on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here. Donald Mike Mayerfield, 18-7 in favor of the home team Wildcats. Here with 1:56 to go before halftime as the Wildcats tee it up for a kickoff. It's a short kick, fielded at the 35. Still on his feet to the 40, on his feet to the 45. And it's not going to make it to the 50. Coalgate Wildcats are going to stop Comanche at the 47-yard line, and that's where the Indians will take over here. Still with 3 timeouts with 1:50 on the clock.
Here's a couple of interesting stats for you, Cody. Here's Coalgate's touchdown drives tonight. 1 play, 65 yards, 17 plays covering 55 yards, and then 1 play for 90 yards. So you've had the big play touchdowns. You've had the grinded-out drive where you take, over 15 plays to get down the field. You've done it both ways tonight offensively so far.
1:50 to go here. Comanche going to try to score before halftime. Shannon tries to run up the middle, bounces to the outside, has some blocks to the 50, to the Coalgate 45. And he's going to be marked just shy of the Coalgate 45. Looks like about the Coalgate 46. Picks up about 6 yards on that first down run. It'll be 2nd and 3 now for the Indians.
Yeah, he's just so elusive. He makes people miss, and they do a pretty good job on that one of blocking for him downfield, allowing him to get about 7 yards there on that first down play.
Ball's on the ground. Shannon picks it up, looking to throw. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Tackled from behind, Rowdy Hemphill. But Shannon was able to dive forward up to just about a yard shy of the line to gain. It'll be 3rd down and 1 here for the Indians.
That's a really, really important play by Hemphill, though, because if he doesn't get him there, he's probably going for another 10, 15 yards downfield. Really nice play to get just enough of him to get him on the ground short of the sticks.
3rd and 1. Clock still running at 50 seconds. Shannon steps up in the pocket, now throws far side, has a man, and it is caught, cradled in. It was a low throw by the receiver, by the quarterback, cradled by the receiver, picks up enough to move the chain, stops the clock, and the Indians will take their first timeout. Ball spotted at the Coalgate 41-yard line, 46 seconds to go. You know, he kind of figured it took Comanche a little bit long to get that first down. You know, you've got to see how aggressive they want to be. We've seen some Comanche be kind of aggressive here at the first possession that they had where they scored.
Yeah, and you've got to think, too, they've got a kicker. I mean, he that extra point he made would have been good from a good ways out. I'm sure they're probably thinking if they can just get somewhere down around the 15, 20-yard line here, they at least give themselves a shot to try a field goal.
That would make it a one-possession game out of halftime. And it is an 18-7 lead by the Wildcats. Again, the Wildcats will have possession to start the third quarter, but we've got 46 seconds to go before that as the Indians have a fresh first down and 2 timeouts to work with. 3 receivers now to the right side. Shannon in the backfield, still being flanked by Stengel to his left. Shannon gets the ball, looking to throw, far side. High pass, but caught. Receiver back to the middle of the field, up to the 35, and swallowed up by the Wildcats at the Coalgate 30. Stops the clock momentarily as the Comanche Indians will take another timeout after a gain of about 13 yards on that pitch and catch.
Yeah, it was just a little bit too easy. A little bit easier than you'd like to see to get the initial pitch and catch, and then letting him cut all the way back across the field and get an extra 5 or 6 yards on that and get the first down. Got to bow up a little bit here defensively, get a little stouter than that play was.
So the Comanche Indians now down to their final timeout, 38 seconds to go. You know, a first down stops the clock momentarily. You probably want to hold on to that timeout as long as you can, just in case 4 field goals set up.
Right, and that's why I'm kind of surprised they took one after that play, honestly, because they got the first down, but they do still have 1 left. But you'd think you want to try to save them as long as you can here.
Ball spotted at the Coalgate 29-yard line. Shannon gets a snap. Looking to throw, pump fakes, far side, has a man open and thrown out of bounds. Just missed the intended receiver.
I'm glad he was locked in on that receiver out to the left because the slot nearest to him over here on the right was wide open in the middle of the field. Somebody busted a coverage on that one for the Wildcat defense. Thankfully, you got away with it.
Stops the clock with 33 seconds here as Hemphill checks into the game. Again, I need to remember Kyler Woods not playing tonight. He's injured, kind of the quarterback of the defense. Shannon shotgun formation. Coalgate showing blitz. They pull back now. Shannon with some time, dancing around, throws it far side, and it's caught on the sideline at the 25-yard line. That's where he's taken down. It does stop the clock as he does get out of bounds. That was a long throw there by Shannon. Stops the clock now, 23 seconds. It'll be third and
about
we'll say
5.
5. Yep, that 5 looks better.
Yeah, 3rd and 5 from the 24. Did a good job of making one man miss and then being able to get out of bounds is big there to stop the clock and save that last time out for them.
3 receivers to the right. Here's the play. Shannon throws across. Quick pass and a flag coming in. We're going to get a hold against the Wildcats. They were looking for that inside slant from that far receiver over there. And I think they're going to get Trevathan with the hold call as the receiver planted his foot to go in. Stops the clock 21 seconds, but they'll have a fresh set of downs now at about the –
should be at the 14.
That is, they're going to set it at the 14-yard line.
Yep.
So you're now within a few yards here, maybe a field goal attempt. I think Comanche, they'd settle for a touchdown. But this is where your athleticism and length comes into play for the Coalgate defensive backfield.
I think the Wildcats take a timeout there.
Coach Hopkins is going to call his first timeout. 20 seconds to go. Want to make sure that the defense is set. 20 seconds to go. Just a few seconds here before the Logan & Sons halftime show. Again, we'll have some scores from across the district. We'll have the Comanche Band as well as the Coalgate Wildcat Marching Band at halftime. And we'll get you set and primed for the second half here from Donald Mike Mayer Field.
You know,
in just the second home game of the year.
Yeah, you just got to hope that you can find a way to dodge another bullet defensively here. You've dodged a couple already where you've had a couple of kind of undisciplined penalties on the personal fouls on earlier drives that didn't cost you. You got to hope that hold on that last play to give them the automatic first down doesn't come back to bite you here on this series of downs.
There is 0 wind here tonight as the American flag is at a standstill. 20 seconds to go. It's 1st and 10 from the Coalgate 14-yard line. Shannon gets a snap. Looking to throw. Has time. Still dancing. Throws back of the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Comanche. Just able to get behind the defense there. Found a soft spot, and that's a touchdown for the Indians.
Yeah, he just had too much time to be able to find that guy as well. Just no pressure at all on him. Able to have all day to sit back there in the pocket, and hard to ask your defensive backs to cover guys up for that long, and somebody's going to eventually break open when you're having to cover them for that long.
So the swinging gate now implemented for the Comanche Indians as Shannon gets set to kick the extra point.
Shannon owns to try the extra point for the Indians.
So 14 seconds on the game clock. Here's the snap, low snap, kick away, kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Indians pull within 4. It's 18-14 here with 14 seconds to go. We'll take another break and be back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
My name is Dr. Matt Holcomb. I'm the owner of Custom Dental of Atoka. We pride ourselves to always being up to date with the newest in technology and dentistry. Have you ever wondered what it would take to have that smile you've always dreamed of? Come visit us at Custom Dental of Atoka. We'd love to go over that with you. If it's implants, if it's braces, if it's cosmetic dentistry, we'll do whatever it takes to get that smile that you've always hoped for and dreamed of. We love serving people, love serving our community, love serving God. Come see us and see how we can take care of all your dental needs.
18-14 is the score now here after a Comanche touchdown. 14 seconds to go. The Wildcats have 2 timeouts, but they will receive the football after the halftime festivities. Got to imagine that Coach Cater may be just content taking this to halftime. Here's the kick by Shannon. It's a low line drive kick fielded at the 35 up to the 40. Far side up to the 50. Still on his feet and pushed out of bounds inside the 50 with 9 seconds to go.
Well, I think at this point you may run your best deep shot here at least once and maybe even twice if you got enough time after that nice kick return by Diaz, getting it all the way to
Comanche 48.
The Comanche 48-yard line. Might take a shot or two here.
9 seconds on the clock. Wildcats with 2 timeouts.
They still don't understand how to get enough guys over here defensively. Run that same play over here again. You have 3 on 2.
3 receivers to the left. Brown in the backfield. Gets a snap.
Here we go.
And it's thrown too far in front of Stowe, and he might have had some room to run.
That might have been a touchdown.
Brown just led Stowe just a little bit too much. That was the right play call. The receivers had it blocked up pretty well. Stops the clock with 6 seconds. The Wildcats awaiting the play call now from Coach Cater. Coach Watkins.
You know, with 9.5 where you started it there, you probably felt like if you hit something quick there, you could get 2 plays out of it. Now that you're just at 6.8, probably just 1 play left here unless it's super quick.
Split receivers. Brown looking to throw. Now under pressure. And a screen set up for Trip Jones. Has some blockers, has some room to run to the 20. He's going to go to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown! Strike up the band with 6 seconds to go.
I hate
Colby Brown to Trip Jones.
I hate to be this guy, but what is Comanche doing defensively? They're just not understanding numbers to get enough people to match up on the side of the field, and the Wildcats doing a great job of taking advantage of it.
That is a back-breaker play, and that's the second time that the Wildcats have walked off a touchdown here before halftime. They did it against Atoka a couple of weeks ago here at Donald Mike Mayer Field, 24-14. And again, the Wildcats trying to go for the 2-for-1 as the Wildcats are already over 250 yards of passing offense here in the first half. Goodness. Trip Jones, that's Trip's second touchdown of the season. Shotgun formation for the 2-point conversion, gets a snap, and a delayed handoff to Stowe up the middle, and he gets it. 2-point conversion successful, and that takes us to halftime, 26-14 in favor of the Wildcats, as the Wildcats, Coach Cater, Coach Watkins,
that was absolutely huge
yes.
before half.
Yep.
Huge momentum swing to get that. What a play.
26-14 as the Wildcats take the lead to half. They will receive when we return. We will take a break. Be right back here. This is Wildcat Football presented by First Bank.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons proudly supporting all our local athletes.
And we're back here on the Logan & Sons halftime show. 20 minutes on the clock is Comanche coming out with their big band. I do remember the last time we went to Comanche, they had a really, really good band. But this is the Logan & Sons halftime show, whether taking on large commercial landscapes or your own backyard. Trust Logan & Sons with a full line of Steel, Hustler, Exmark, and Spartan outdoor power equipment. Follow Logan & Sons on Facebook in off Mississippi in Atoka. Blaine with a few first half stats.
Yeah, Wildcats only 10 first downs, but that's because you've had so many big, huge, long plays. They've run the ball 16 times for 68 yards, 10 out of 19 throwing the ball for 256 yards in the first half, 3 touchdowns, the 1 interception on the opening play from scrimmage for the offense. 3 penalties for 40 yards, so not a lot of penalties, but poor timing on those defensive penalties. They're actually 0 out of 6 on 3rd down, but 4 for 5 on 4th down. They've got to 4th and short a lot and converted. Individual-wise, some individual stats. Of course, Colby Brown, the 10 out of 19 for 256 yards passing. Bryson Stowe, 5 carries, 37 yards. Shea Barnett, 2 carries for 12 yards. Rowdy Hemphill, 6 for 16. Some receiving numbers. Trip Jones, 2 for 49 and the 1 touchdown. Zeke Marlowe, 1 for 4. Trevathan, 3 catches for 171 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tate Diaz, 2 for 12 so far. Some quick stats for Comanche right quick. 11 first downs for them. 16 carries for 64 yards, so right at 4 yards a carry. They're 12 out of 21 throwing the ball for 119 yards, 2 touchdowns, but you've intercepted them twice as well. They have 2 penalties for 10 yards. They're 4 out of 7 on 3rd down, 0 of 2 on 4th down.
Those are some first half stats from Blaine Riley. As the Comanche band has made their way out onto the field, we will turn the field mic up. We will shut up and let Comanche take it away. This is the Logan & Sons halftime show. Roaming the neighborhood or back 40. Do it in an Intimidator, UTV, or Envy crossover. Test drive one today at Logan & Sons off of Mississippi in Atoka. That was the Comanche, Pride of Comanche Indian Marching Band, as the Coalgate Wildcat Marching Band is now making their way onto the field. We've got some scores from across the district here. Most of them at halftime. Maybe the game of the year in the district. Davis traveling to Beggs. Davis with a halftime lead, 7-6. Low-scoring defensive battle there in Beggs. Blowout in in Tishomingo, as Tishomingo trailing Holdenville at half, 46-0. Dibble and Community Christian in a tight one there in there in Dibble, 14-12 in favor of Dibble. The Coalgate Wildcats will be traveling to Community Christian next week in Norman for a road contest. And the Atoka Wampus Cats have a halftime lead against the Morris Eagles, 14-0. Atoka looking for their second district victory after a victory last week against the Wilburton Diggers. Anything surprise you there with those scores there, Blaine?
No, not really. I mean, Beggs and Davis, we know how good both of them are, and that's a really important game that's going to go a long ways towards determining who wins this district. Not really surprised that that's a tight one or even that it's low scoring at half. Those kind of games a lot of times tend to be lower scoring. Tishomingo, Holdenville jumping all over Tishomingo, not really, surprising either. Dibble and Community Christian, I think those two teams are probably pretty similar to each other. I think Coalgate probably falls right in that mix with Dibble and Community Christian. I think those three teams might possibly be fighting for one playoff spot, potentially, the way this district shakes out.
It's something to take note of. Coalgate lost the 15 district points last week. So as of right now, Coalgate has a 12-point lead.
Win by more than 15.
That's right. If the game were to end right now, Coalgate would still be -3 in the bad as far as district points. So Coalgate needs to win by more than 15 to get back to 0, because I think there at the end, I think it's going to come down to district points for maybe that 3rd, 4th, 5th spot. And I think Coalgate's probably going to be somewhere in that range. So we need to get all the district points you can. Last week, Community Christian and Beggs. Community Christian played Beggs tight and was only got beat by 10 points. So
that could really help them.
That could help
the
them.
end.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Dibble giving up all their 15, but what could help you this week if you can get your 15 here against Comanche and Dibble and Community Christian stays a tight game, then whoever wins is only gaining back a very small amount of district points. That could help you out moving forward too.
3 ranked teams in the top 10 this week in 2A District 6. Holdenville number 4, Beggs number 6, Coalgate number 10. If you were to project it out, Davis would actually be number 11 if you wanted to go in the top 11. They're probably deserving to be in the top 10, so we'll call them 4 teams ranked in the top 11 in this particular district. So the Pride of Coalgate, the Wildcat Marching Band, now on the field. We will step aside. We will be quiet and turn the field mic up. Here is the Coalgate Pride of Coalgate Wildcat Marching Band.
Bogren, Shilling Combo, flute soloist Felicity Looney. And the night at Cancun featuring alto sax soloist Jaxie Cantrell. Drum major, is your band ready? And now for your halftime entertainment, the Pride of Coalgate, Oklahoma, the Wildcat Marching Band.
That was the pride of Coalgate, the Wildcat Marching Band. We'll take a break here on the Logan & Sons halftime show. We'll be back right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Cole County General Hospital is proud to stand behind our Coalgate Wildcats, committed to being a leader in health services and dedicated to improving each and every life we touch. Cole County General Hospital is a community-minded organization supporting our local businesses with resources and our community with care. We're located at 6 North Covington Street in beautiful Coalgate, Oklahoma. Stop in today or go to our website at ccghospital.com and see how we can help you. Cole County General Hospital. Go Wildcats!
And we're back here on the Logan & Sons halftime show as both teams have made their way out onto the field. Warming up, we got about a minute and a half left here before we start the second half. We'll take another break and be right back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
My name is Dr. Matt Holcomb. I'm the owner of Custom Dental in Watoka. We pride ourselves to always being up to date with the newest in technology and dentistry. Have you ever wondered what it would take to have that smile you've always dreamed of? Come visit us, Custom Dental in Watoka. We'd love to go over that with you. If it's implants, if it's braces, if it's cosmetic dentistry, we'll do whatever it takes to get that smile that you've always hoped for and dreamed of. We love serving people, love serving our community, love serving God. Come see us and see how we can take care of all your dental needs.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your Texoma Chevy dealers.
And we're back here, Donald Mike Mayer Field. It's homecoming night as the Coalgate Wildcats 26-14 lead here as we get set for the second half kickoff. This has been the Logan & Sons halftime show. Whether taking on large commercial landscapes or your own backyard, trust Logan & Sons with a full line of Steel, Hustler, Exmark, and Spartan outdoor power equipment. Follow Logan & Sons on Facebook off Mississippi in Atoka. Blaine, as we get set to kick this off, some second half keys to the game coming up.
Well, I think offense is just keep doing what's been working, just taking what the defense has given you. You've had 3 huge plays when you've got them out-leveraged, outnumbered, outside on the perimeter, and it's just been easy pitch and catch and then block it up and take advantage of the numbers, and you've done a good job of that. Defensively, you've done a good job against the run. You got to try to get a little bit more pressure on the quarterback, I think, a little more consistently here in the second half. But I think this opening drive is key. If you can go put another 6 on the board here, you feel really good moving forward.
Shannon set to kick this off. Ball spotted at the Comanche 40-yard line. They've been fairly short kicks. This one, another short one, fielded at the Coalgate 35 up to the 40. To the 45 is Jones, dragging the pile, and that's where he's going to be stopped, and the Wildcats will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Yeah, good job there by Jones getting what he could out of that, just running hard, running forward, finding a hole, and getting about 10, 11 yards out to the 45, setting you up with great field position to start out this second half.
We've seen Coalgate walk off some points there in the first half, picking up 8 with zeros on the clock. There was actually 6 seconds left, and the ball was about the 45-yard line of Comanche. Wildcats not afraid of being aggressive at the end of the half. It's second time this year that the Wildcats have walked off some points at halftime. Is Brown back in the game at quarterback. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left. Gets a snap, handoff Hemphill, lowers his head up the middle, tries to bounce to the outside, taken down just shy of the 50. They're going to mark him at the Coalgate 49-yard line. Picks up 4 on that first down run. It'll be second down and 6.
Yeah, good tough run, getting around the left side of that offensive line. Had it blocked up pretty good initially to give him some room. Got a good head of steam going, getting 4 there on first down out to the 49. Setting you up with second and 6.
Stowe now checking into the game for Hemphill. 3 receivers now to the left. Trip Jones by himself at the bottom of the screen. Brown gets a snap. It's a pass out to the running back, and it's going to go backwards. That was read well by the linebacker for Comanche. The Wildcats lose the 4 yards that Hemphill got all the way back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10 now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, read very nicely by the Indians on that one, getting defenders into the backfield, getting Bryson Stowe down for the loss of 4.
Shotgun formation, split receivers. 12 seconds on the play clock. Brown looks back over at the coaches. Now inside 10, 7 seconds. Here's a snap, has a clean pocket. Looking to throw, pump fakes. Going to throw it deep down the field and almost intercepted and almost caught all at the same time. Falls incomplete. So it'll be 4th down and 10 here for the Wildcats, and I would expect a punt here from this field position.
Yeah, I agree with you. That one was trying to get the shot kind of on a wheel route to Zeke Marlowe up the sideline off the pump fake, and Comanche read it pretty well, almost intercepted it, and then Zeke almost caught it off the redirect.
Wildcats line up to go for it here, 15 seconds, and it's going to be a false start against the right tackle. That looks like Caden Russell there on the jump. So definitely a punt situation now, 4th and 15, as that pushes the Wildcats back to their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, Wildcats were trying to just see if they could get a free 5 by drawing Comanche offside, and unfortunately they jumped instead of Comanche and move it back to 4th and 15. And definitely just line up in punt formation to begin with now.
Trevathan now awaiting the snap, ready to punt. Low snap, digs it off the ground. Steps into it, almost blocked. Probably could have been blocked. Takes a Coalgate bounce at the 35 and bounces all the way to the Comanche 25. That's a good punt there by Trevathan. Took a 10-yard Coalgate bounce. Luckily, it wasn't blocked. It looked like the defender pulled up right at the end.
I think he pulled up. I think he was afraid of maybe if he didn't get a piece of it, getting the roughing the kicker penalty, and that allowed Trevathan to get it off and wound up being a pretty nice punt. You go from your own 40 down to the 25, so 35 yards of field position there on that punt to flip the field position a little bit.
So Comanche will take over starting at their own 25-yard line, now going left to right on your radio dial. 10:20 to go here in the third quarter. 26-14 in favor of the Wildcats here on homecoming night. All black for the Wildcats. Man in motion. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Red better, though. That's Coda Wainscott. Runs right into the arms of Coda. And Wainscott throws Shannon back, but forward progress takes Shannon back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. 2nd and 10 for the Indians.
Yeah, good job by Coda. Clogging that one up in the middle and getting his hands on the quarterback, driving him backwards, and kind of delivering a pretty punishing hit at the end of it, too. That's one that he'll feel for a little bit. Good play by Wainscott on that one.
I know that's just one play, but that was read a lot better there, that play there by the defense. That's a play Shannon has gotten positive yards on most of the night. Looking to throw. Blitz coming from the backside. Ball's on the ground. The Wildcats get it.
The freshman Davis Grant making that play. He came. He's got good speed off the edge from that outside linebacker position. They had him in there in the package that time, and he came off the edge in a hurry and knocked that ball out. Wildcats fall on it. Really nice play by the freshman defensively.
I believe that's the 4th turnover tonight for Comanche, I think.
Third, because the fumble got wiped
off. That's right. Should have been the 4th, but it's
Should
the 3rd.
have been the 4th.
Wildcats will take over at their own 20-yard line. We've seen a couple of freshmen step up big here for the Wildcats. As Loudermilk making a couple of good catches, and Grant playing well when he's in on defense. Shotgun formation. Barnett in the game now at running back. It's going to be a handoff to Barnett. It runs a head full of steam up the middle to the 15. Lowers his shoulder. Runs right through the safety. Taken down at the Comanche 11. Going to be about a yard shy of the first down. It'll be 2nd and 1 now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, nice tough run that time by Barnett to get 9 yards there on first down. So it was 2nd and 1.
Same formation. Same play. Barnett up the middle. Lowers his shoulder. Crossing the 10. Has enough for the first down. It'll be 1st and goal now for the Wildcats. Inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal from the 9.
Yeah, not as much room on that one, but did a good job of fighting and getting what he could and getting enough for the first down, getting it down to the 9-yard line. You know, I was going to say that last series defensively, you came out, that looked a little different than the first half package-wise, what you had out there. You had Grant out there. He had a little more speed on the field, looked like, and used that to their advantage to get to the quarterback. Nice adjustment at halftime.
Marlowe moves from the right to the left. Another handoff. Barnett has some head to steam to the 5. Lowers his shoulder at the 1.
I think he's
and just short. Nice run there by Barnett, and a better job by the offensive line of creating some space up the front, making big holes. That time Barnett found it, drove his feet down to the 1. It'll be 2nd and goal now from the 1.
Yeah, really nice play all around by the line and by Barnett, finding the hole and hitting it hard for gain of 8.
Shotgun formation. Again, handoff Barnett, touchdown. And it walks in. Strike up the band. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Good run that time by Barnett to pick his way for the yard he needed. Big drive offensively after you get the turnover deep in plus territory at their 20. Taking just about 3 or 4 plays to punch it into the end zone. Got momentum really on your side now and got a 32-14 lead with the 2-point conversion pending.
That's Barnett's first rushing touchdown of the season. The Wildcats lead 32-14 here, 8.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 3 receivers to the right, and it's going to be just a laser pass back of the end zone. Falls incomplete. It was kind of a tough play there for Trip Jones to make, but the Wildcats get 6 more, 32-14, 8:23 to go here at Donald Mike Mayer Field. We'll take a break. This is Wildcat football presented by First Bank.
No one likes the hassle of going to the tag office. That's why Cole County Tag Agent Leslie Battles and staff work to give you prompt service. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and even through lunch with no appointment needed. Cole County Tag Agency is a full-service motor license agency, providing registration renewals and title transfers for all types of vehicles, including boats, motorcycles, and ATVs. Driver's license renewals, real IDs, notary service, and now Pike Pass pickup location. Cole County Tag Agency, 28 North Main in Coalgate, a proud sponsor of Coalgate Athletics.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
And we're back here, 32-14 in favor of the Wildcats. Here on 107.5 KZIG The Rock, I am Cody Newberry, joined alongside Blaine Riley, Nathan Harden on the camera. Wherever you are, however you are, hope you're enjoying the broadcast, enjoying your evening here on this warm October Friday night. Still awaiting that cold front, Blaine.
Can come anytime.
Anytime. I'm ready for some cooler weather. I've had it with the heat. Wildcats tee it up from the 40-yard line. Here's the kick from Walkup. Kicks it to the near side, down to the 25. Fielded back to the middle, running sideways at the 30, and falls forward up to the 33, 32-yard line. That's where the Indians will take over. Lane, I know it's 8:18 to go here in the third quarter, but you feel like if the Wildcats can get a stop here, this could kind of wrap things up here early on in the third quarter.
Yeah, you really, really could. Cody. You've got momentum on your side right now. You've reeled off 14 unanswered points going back to the first half. You got the turnover on that first series defensively. Want to try to get another stop here and not let any of that momentum swing back in Comanche's favor. Get your offense the ball back and just keep building on this lead.
Now, we've seen Comanche very loose with the football. 3 turnovers tonight and a fumble that was recovered by Comanche. So 4 times the ball's been on the ground by Comanche. Misdirection run there by the big tight end. Tries to get to the near side. Might have got a couple of yards on that play. Good job there by Easton Loudermilk to stop the runner for a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9 now for the Indians.
Yeah, nice job by Loudermilk reacting to that misdirection, getting him down after just a short gain of about 2 on that one out to the 34-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Shannon now still in at quarterback. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left side. Stingle flanking Shannon. It's going to be a quarterback draw. Throws it across the middle, picked up, and it's oh my goodness, almost another interception. Tip play there.
Somebody's down.
I think Trip Jones
He's
slow to get up.
The
Wildcats getting there, but we've got a flag on the field near side.
I think he's
flags are down.
Ineligible
downfield. That will be declined. This will be 3rd and 9.
Looked like Tripp took a little friendly fire on that one as he and Davis Grant were both going for that ball after it got tipped. Looks like he's probably going to be all right. Going to have to set out a play, though. Be 3rd and 8 now after that incompletion.
Ball spotted at the Indian 33-yard line. They got to get to the 42. Here's a snap. Shannon looking to throw. Throws it back. Screen set up. It falls incomplete. And that'll be an incomplete pass. It'll be 4th down and 9 for the Comanche.
Yeah, Wildcats read that one pretty well. They had defenders in the area. Don't think that one was going to go for a whole lot even if it was caught. Good job of reading that screenplay by the defense, setting up 4th down.
Talking to the coaches this week, they really like their chances of maybe getting a punt return. We'll see here as Shannon, the do-it-all quarterback, doing the punting duties. Here's the punt, steps into a high, booming punt. Pushes Trevathan back to the 30. He bobbles it, picks it up at the 25. Tries to get to the far side edge. He does, up to the 35 to the 40, and pushed out of bounds just shy of the 45-yard line. Looks he's going to be out of bounds. We got a flag on the near side, and I think it may be sideline interference about where it's thrown.
Flags are down.
Generally, that first one of the game is just a warning, though.
Yeah. Yep. It is a sideline warning against the Wildcats.
Looked like they ended up marking Trevathan out right at the 40.
Yep.
So that was about a 15-yard return on that punt. Did a good job of staying calm after he muffed it originally, just picking it up, keeping his eyes downfield, seeing what he had, and getting about 15 yards on that return out to the 40-yard line.
Wildcats start at their own 40-yard line. Wildcats right to left on your radio dial. Leading 32-14. Here about almost halfway in the 3rd quarter. Kobe Brown comes back out at quarterback. 2 receivers to the far side.
Now we're making Bryson Stowe go off for some reason.
Stowe comes off the field. Shea Barnett checks back in.
Is it an equipment issue? Why are we making...
The helmet came off during the play.
Helmet came off during the punt return.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Here's the snap. Handoff Barnett up the middle to the 45. Still on his feet to the 50.
Oh, he's still going.
Still on his feet to the 35 to the 30. It's
He's
a foot
gonna
race.
go.
Strike up the band. Jay Barnett.
What
Touchdown,
a run.
Wildcats.
What a run. He took a blow about the 40-yard line, and he absorbed it, and the defender was the one that fell to the ground, and he just kept on a trucking. What a run by Shea Barnett. 60-yard touchdown run to really start pulling this one away for the Wildcats.
Shea Barnett now over 100 yards rushing on the season, and now his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season, both coming tonight. here in what is shaping up to be just an overall offensive performance here by the Wildcats, with a couple of passing, receiving touchdowns and a couple of rushing touchdowns. Jumbo package now, Brown under center, gets a snap, handoff to the fullback. He lowers his shoulder and he's in. Yep, touchdown, 2-point conversion successful. And the Wildcats.
That's Coda Wainscott that got to run it that time for the 2-point conversion.
Push the lead 40-14 as the Wildcats are starting to walk away with this one. We'll take a break and be right back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Coalgate Wildcats. A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Coalgate or call 580-258-0263 for more.
And we're back as the Wildcats set to kick this off again. 7:06 to go here in the third quarter. Score is 40-14 as the Wildcats are starting to pull away here in this second district contest of the season. Wildcats looking for their first district victory here early on in district play. Walkup tees things up. Here's the kick. Kicks it, fielded at the 30-yard line. Up to the 40, and a big blow there. That was Dax Childers really laying through the runner there. The Comanche Indians will take over at their own 40-yard line.
It was a good job by Dax Childers delivering a good hit there at the end of that return. It was about a 10-yard return from the 30 out to about the 40. That's where the Indians will start 1st and 10 from their own 40.
Comanche will take over at their own 40-yard line, left to right on your radio dials. Shannon still in at quarterback. 7:02 to go here in the third quarter. 3 receivers to the left side. Shannon, the senior quarterback, takes a snap. Handoff, met in the backfield. That's a pair of freshmen right there, Blaine. Davis Grant, Easton Loudermilk join forces there in the backfield. They take Stingle down for a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12 now.
Yeah, a pair of freshmen coming off this left edge get there, and Loudermilk and Grant, and then Marlowe comes in at the end to help them finish it off. Really nice play defensively there on 1st down to make it 2nd and 12.
That's one of the few rushing plays other than Shannon tonight.
Yeah, they don't hand it off a whole lot, doesn't seem like.
Same formation, 3 receivers to the left. Shannon gets a snap. The quarterback design run all the way up the middle, up to the 40 to the 45, taken down at the 47. Picks up about 7 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3 now for the Indians.
Yeah, good job that time picking his way up the middle for the Comanche quarterback, getting about 8 or 9 yards on that one out to the 47-yard line to make it 3rd down at about 3.
Got to get to the 40. The ball spotted at the Comanche, or excuse me, got to get to the 50. Ball spotted at the Comanche 47. Another same play. Shannon right up the middle. This time met by Loudermilk. Loudermilk pulls him down from behind, and Shannon taking a little bit longer to get up.
He's taking a lot of hits
more
tonight.
out. Yeah, got up to the 49, about a yard, maybe 3/4 of a yard short here on 4th down. An obvious go-for play here for the Indians.
Yeah, it looks like the Wildcats are going to sub Davis Grant out here on this 4th and short play.
Clock running.
Get a little more size up the middle with that substitution here.
Shannon's going to go under center, I formation. Shannon gets a snap. Be a lead handoff up to the fullback. He gets the necessary first down. Needed one, got two, crossing the 50. He's slow getting up. Be first down and 10 now for the Comanche Indians at the Coalgate 49.
Yeah, did a good job of just picking his way off that right side of his offensive line and falling forward for the 2 yards there where he just needed a yard and gets the first down. That's a play it's hard to stop. It's hard to stop 3rd and 1, 4th and 1 when somebody only needs a yard. Wildcats did a good job of limiting it as much as they could, but pick up the first down anyway.
Comanche really slowing things down now as this is probably the longest they've taken to call the play. Play clock inside 5. They're going to have to be quick. Now 3. Shannon gets a snap, handoff, Stingle around the far side but doesn't get there. He's pushed backwards by Grant and Childers. Gets back maybe the line of scrimmage. I think they're going to mark him a yard short. It'll be losing a yard. 2nd and 11 now for the Indians.
Yeah, good job there by Childers getting off his block really quickly and getting there, and Grant coming in at the end to help finish that play off as well for the loss of a yard. Make it 2nd down and 11 at midfield here for the Indians.
4 minutes on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers now to the right side. Stingle flanking Shannon to his left. Shannon gets a snap, looking to throw. Far side does, finds a curl, and through the hands, falls incomplete. Good defensive pressure there on the pass. Tristan Trevathan playing good from the defensive back position. 3rd and 11 now coming up for Comanche.
Yeah, good coverage. Trevathan was right there making that not an easy catch as that one fell to the ground on that 2nd down passing attempt. Makes it 3rd and 11 here for the Indians from midfield.
3 receivers to the left. Shannon and Stingle in the backfield. Shannon gets the pass under pressure. Rolls to his left. Looking to throw. Takes a hit and caught. It's out of bounds.
I think he might have got a knee down.
Nope,
no, he
incomplete.
Okay.
The side judge comes in, says he caught it out of bounds. That was an impressive catch nonetheless. A diving catch out of bounds as Shannon took a hit as he threw it.
Yeah, it was really close. I thought he might have actually ended up getting that knee down, but thankfully he did not. Grant did a good job of coming with a late pressure there off that left side and delivering a big hit right as he was throwing that football to help make that play, and now it's 4th and 11 from midfield.
Got to get to the 39.5-yard line. Split receiver formation. Looking to throw. Throws it near side. Batted down. It's caught. I thought it was batted down. It's caught. Picks up about 14 yards. Good play there. Tough catch. Caught it between a couple of Coalgate defenders. Moves the chains 1st and 10 for Comanche.
Yeah, once again on 4th and 11, they get 13. Get just enough to move the sticks. Get it down to the Coalgate 37-yard line for a new set of downs.
Indians very methodically taking their time here. 3 receivers to the left. It's like a little bit of confusion from the Coalgate defense. Shannon's going to tuck it and run around the left side, back up the middle, crossing the 35, and pushes the pile up to the 33. Picks up about 3 yards on that run. Say 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, good job defensively by the Wildcats, getting in there, getting him down after just about 3 yards on that play. Make it 2nd and 7.
Clock continues to run now. 3 minutes. 3 receivers again to the left. 1 to the right. Shannon, it's going to be a pitch play to the running back at the 40. Swarmed by the Wildcats, but does lower his shoulder and push the pile. I don't think he got maybe a yard on that rush. It'll be 3rd and 6 now coming up for Comanche.
It's a really nice job defensively, and I think you can really – I don't want to overstate it, but I don't think you really can. The speed of Davis Grant out there on the edge in this second half defensively is making a lot of plays. On that one, you know, he's able to get to the quarterback really quickly and make him pitch that. And that's what the Wildcats want. You want to get the ball out of number 6's hands and get it in anybody else's hands, really, because he is by far their best playmaker. That allows the defense to come up and stop it for only a 1-yard gain.
Wildcats showing blitz. That's a sideways pass over to the far side. Tackled from behind, shy of the 30. Might have got another yard up to the 32. We'll say 4th down and 5 now coming up for the Indians.
Yeah, just defense getting really stingy, defending that one well. Only gets about a yard on that play, on that 3rd down and 6 play to make it 4th and 5. Really good job defensively out there on the edge.
1:45 to go here in the 3rd quarter. The second offensive possession this quarter for the Indians. 4th down try here. Wildcats fall back into coverage. Shannon going to tuck and run, makes a man miss, crossing the 30 to the 25, has enough for the 1st down and taken down just shy of the 20 to the 21. Again, you just seen the athleticism from Shannon all night. Really, really good quarterback, really good athlete for Comanche.
Yeah, he made Davis Grant miss initially on that one, and then looked like he made another Wildcat miss and just got a few extra yards all the way down to the 21 there to pick up another 1st down on 4th down. Second 4th down conversion in a row here for Comanche.
3 receivers to the left, Stengel and Shannon in the backfield. Gets a snap, another quarterback run up the middle, but he's met at the line of scrimmage. I think that was Hemphill who just bodied Shannon up for no gain. 2nd down and 10 for the Indians.
Yeah, good job time by Hemphill, refusing to be blocked out there on the edge of that play and getting to the quarterback really quickly and wrapping him up for no gain. Make it 2nd and 10.
3 receivers to the left. Shannon in the backfield. Shotgun formation, gets a snap. Handoff Stengel up the middle, crossing the 20. Don't think he quite got to the 15. They're going to mark him down at the 16. Does get a good chunk of yards there on that 2nd down run. It'll be 3rd and about 4. 3rd and 5 coming up.
That is probably as good a run as they have had by a running back all night, really and truly. Got about 5 on that one down to the 16 to make it a more manageable 3rd down here, 3rd and 5 from the 16.
Comanche does not have to run a play if they choose not to, and it looks like Coach Robinson and Shannon, the quarterback, are going to elect to take this to the 4th quarter. And we will too. 0's on the clock. We got one more frame to go. The Wildcats put a couple of touchdowns on the board there in the 3rd. 40-14 as the Wildcats look to even up their district record. We'll take a break. Be right back here. This is Wildcat football presented by First Bank.
This is Eric Studeville inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Coalgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow the Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Coalgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
And we flip the field as the Comanche Indians now go right to left on your radio dial. 12 minutes on the clock. 40-14 as the Wildcats have a comfortable lead here on homecoming night at Donald Mike Mayer Field. 3rd down and 4 coming up here for the Comanche Indians. Split receivers to both sides. Shannon still in at quarterback. Gets a snap, looking to throw under pressure. Forced to his left. Forced out of the pocket. It's a foot race to the 10, to the 5. Makes a man miss and into the end zone. Touchdown, Comanche.
He's just so elusive. It's so athletic when he gets out of the pocket. Zeke Marlowe couldn't quite run him down, and then he put a move on Bryson Stowe at the goal line, and unfortunately Bryson's limping as he comes off the field after that. But a nice run there to get in the end zone for the Comanche quarterback.
Wildcats still have the 15-point advantage. It's a 20-point lead, 40-20 on that first play of the 4th quarter. Swinging gate. Shannon takes a couple of steps back now, waiting to the extra point attempt. Here's the snap back, ball down, kick on the way. The kick almost blocked, but Shannon gets it up and through. And they get the extra point successful. The score 40-21 here with 11:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll take another break. Be right back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
45% of people put off buying life insurance according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of an illness or a tragic accident. Call your local farmer's agent, Lucinda Holland, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3745.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance Company, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima, and Life Happens in 2021.
Cole County General Hospital is proud to stand behind our Coalgate Wildcats, committed to being a leader in health services and dedicated to improving each and every life we touch. Cole County General Hospital is a community-minded organization supporting our local businesses with resources and our community with care. We're located at 6 North Covington Street in beautiful Coalgate, Oklahoma. Stop in today or go to our website at ccghospital.com and see how we can help you. Cole County General Hospital. Go Wildcats.
And we're back here, Donald Mike Mayer Field, 11:50 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Wildcats lead 40-21. Shannon back to kick this away to the Wildcats. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. Again, the Wildcats left to right on your radio dial as they take possession here. That ball kicked sideways and out of bounds. Finally, Wildcats take over at their own 35-yard line.
Now, second time tonight that Comanche has kicked off out of bounds. That one will cost them about 10 yards as it rolled out about the 25, and it'll move up to the 35 on the penalty.
Wildcats take over at their own 35-yard line, leading 40-21. Seen a couple of rushing touchdowns here in the second half, both by Che Barnett. First and 10 from their own 35.
Yeah, the passing game's really slowed down in the second half. I think score predicates that quite a bit, but you've really ran the ball very well so far in the second half.
Wildcats are missing a receiver.
Now we've got enough people out there. Oh, we were missing a quarterback.
There we go. Davis Grant in now, throws it wide receiver screen to Trevathan, up to the 30, to the 40, 45, and pushed out of bounds shy of the 50. That wide receiver screen has worked all night long, and Trevathan picks up another first down as we have a injured Indian on the field.
Yeah, another nice play there. Grant, I think there was a little confusion. He didn't understand that he was going in the game at quarterback quite yet. He was still standing on the sideline, and Wildcats were looking around in their formation like we need a quarterback here, so ran him on late. Did a good job getting that one out quickly to Trevathan, and he got 13 yards on that play out to the 48 for a Wildcat first down.
We'll take a break as we have an injured Indian on the field. We'll be right back here at 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
No one likes the hassle of going to the tag office. That's why Cole County Tag Agent Leslie Battles and staff work to give you prompt service. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and even through lunch with no appointment needed. Cole County Tag Agency is a full-service motor license agency, providing registration renewals and title transfers for all types of vehicles, including boats, motorcycles, and ATVs. Driver's license renewals, real IDs, notary service, and now Pike Pass pickup location. Cole County Tag Agency, 28 North Main in Coalgate, a proud sponsor of Coalgate Athletics.
Okay.
And we're back here at Donald Mike Mayer Field as the injured Indian was able to walk off with a little bit of help from the coaching staff, making that far walk to the far side. Davis Grant going to stay in at quarterback here. Get some reps for the freshman quarterback.
Yeah, I think it's about two things. Get some reps for Davis at quarterback in case you need him in a meaningful moment, and give Colby a little rest as well.
Shotgun formation. Davis going to keep it himself. Quarterback run up the middle. Swallowed up by the defensive line. Picks up about 2 yards, just shy of the 50.
Ooh, and a late flag at the end.
He's going to get 15 yards. I think some frustration there by that Indian defensive front. Kind of took it out there on Davis Grant as Colby Brown now checks back into the ball game. A dead ball personal foul against the Indians, so That's going to push the ball all the way down to about the Indian 35-yard line. As Colby Brown checks back into the game. As we've seen the run game really kind of come unhinged this tonight. We've kind of mentioned this all year about how the run game has kind of struggled at times, and this has really been the one game where the running game has really come to the forefront. 3 receivers to the left, Brown in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Stowe around the far side, 35 to the 30. Head full of steam, just shy of the first down, picks up 9. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, blocked up really well that time around that left side of the offensive line. Looks like there's another Indian down. Stowe able to get about 8 on that one down to about the 28-yard line of Comanche.
Time the injury not taking that long. The injured Indian was able to get up and walk off on his own.
Well, did somebody take a timeout? Or
I didn't see anybody take a timeout. I think the officials are taking an official timeout. They may be winded here. 11:14 to go here in the fourth quarter. Be sure and stick around for the Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland postgame show. Nailed that.
Nailed that one. First time tonight.
First
Good
time
job, Cody.
nailed that one.
That is a mouthful. I will give you that. It is a mouthful.
2nd and 2. They push the ball back 1 yard. So ball inside the 30 at about the 28-yard line. Brown in at quarterback. Shea Barnett flanking Brown to his left. Brown gets the snap. Handoff Barnett up the middle. Has enough for the first down, crossing the 25, inside the 25 to the 24, moves the chains. That'll be a fresh set of downs for the Wildcats.
Yeah, nice run by Barnett to get 4 on that one. Pick up another set of first down. That puts Barnett up getting close to the century mark tonight. 8 carries for 96 yards.
Hemphill now checks into the ball game. Brown gets a snap, handoff Hemphill up the middle, bounces around up to the 25 to the 15 to the 10, still on his feet to the 5, and he goes into the end zone. Strike up the band. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Rowdy Hemphill did a good job on that one. The line blocked it up well, and he did a good job of kind of weaving his way through that defense for the 24-yard touchdown run.
So this is the ball game where the rushing attack comes alive, Blaine.
Yeah, you're close to 200 yards now on the ground as a team. 27 carries for 192 yards after that one.
Wildcats coming in with a 3.2 yards per carry average as a team. Got to imagine that's going to go up after tonight. 46-21 on the 2-point conversion try here for the Wildcats. It's the jumbo package. Brown under center. Gets a snap. Handoff. That time they go away from the jumbo, and the Indians read it. 2-point conversion unsuccessful. If that's one thing that the Wildcats really need to try to do a little bit better at is 2-point conversion tries on the season. 46-21. 10:48 to go here before the end of the ball game. We'll take another break and be right back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Coalgate Wildcats. A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Coalgate or call 580-258-0263 for more.
10:48 to go here at Donald Mike Mayer Field. It is homecoming night. as it was Caden Russell and Natalie Washburn, king and queens tonight. Congratulations to them. Here's the kickoff from Walkup. Kicks to the near side. Fielded at the 25, up to the 30, to the 35, up to the middle field, to the 40, and pushes the pile just shy of the 45 to the 43. And that's where the Indians will take over, first down and 10 for Comanche.
Yeah, pretty good return that time by the Indians. Quite a bit of room there, getting about 18 on that return from the 25 to about the 43. It's where they'll take over, first and 10. Wildcats doing a good job of answering that Comanche touchdown with a touchdown of their own. Kind of just keep the Indians at arm's length distance from you and let this time run out.
Shannon still in at quarterback, gets a snap. Handoff to Stengel around the right side, cuts back up to the middle, and he's shy of the 50. Forward progress marks him at the Comanche 49-yard line. Picks up about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. We'll say 4. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Yeah, quite a bit of room that time for the running back as he gets 6 on that one before a couple of Wildcats converge to get him down at the 49.
3 receivers now to the right. Shannon gets the snap. Keep it himself around the near side. Sheds a tackle. Sheds 2 tackles. But that time wrapped up and bulldogged down by Taylor Spears. Looks like he has enough for the first down. Needed 4, got 5. Moves the chains. It'll be a fresh set of downs for the Indians.
Yeah, good job by Spears wrapping him up there once he got to him, but he had gotten just enough for the first down already on that one.
First and 10 from the Coalgate 47-yard line. Same formation. Shannon gets a snap, looking to throw, under pressure. Now rolls to his right, throws deep, has a man wide open at the 20 to the 15. Makes a man miss at the 5. No, he's taken down by Tristan Trevathan. An absolute blown coverage there by the defensive backfield. There wasn't a defender within, 15 yards of that receiver there. It'll be first and goal now for the Indians from the Coalgate 5.
Yeah, like you said, completely busted coverage on that one as he was wide open. Good job by Trevathan getting back to him and getting him down, keeping him from getting in the end zone at least, giving your defense a chance here as they have it first and goal from the 5.
46-21 as the clock rolls now inside 9.5 minutes before the end of the game as Shannon going to keep it himself around the right side, cuts back up the middle, and I don't think he has it. Nope.
No, he does.
They say forward progress. And Comanche puts another one on the board. Touchdown, Comanche.
Yeah, he's just hard to stop when they want to get him out there, especially when they want to get him to the edge on a designed quarterback run like that. And they've been pretty successful with that tonight. Pretty hard to stop as he goes in from 5 yards out for the touchdown.
46-27 now. As the Indians now attempting the swinging gate extra point. .9:07 on the clock. They're going to go for 2. Shannon rolling to his right. Looking to throw. Throws it back across his body and has a man. It's caught. 2-point conversion successful. Now 46-29 in favor of Comanche. We'll take another break. Be right back. 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
This is Eric Studeville inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Coalgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow The Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Coalgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
46-29, 9:07 to go here at Donald Mike Mayer Field on homecoming night. Shannon gets set to kick this one away again, as the Indians are now hovering around that 15-point district point mark, now down 17. Here's the kick from Shannon. Fair caught at the Coalgate 33-yard line by Davis Grant. Wildcat offense will come back onto the field.
Yeah, nice job there by Davis Grant, fair catching that one. Giving you a pretty good field position here, really, at about the 33, 34-yard line starting out. Important drive here. I know it may not feel like it in a 17-point game, but would be nice to really kind of go on a little bit of a time-consuming drive here, eat up quite a bit of the clock, and pay it off at the end in the end zone just to make sure you get those full 15 district points.
Seen the Wildcats a couple of times this year go on 6, 7, 8-minute drives. Here's the snap. Handoff. Stowe met in the backfield, tries to shed a defender, falls forward, gains about a yard on that run up to the Coalgate 35-yard line. Be second down and 9 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, not a lot of room there. Does a good job to fall forward and get what he can, but it's only about a yard out to the 35. Make it second down and 9.
Stowe staying in the backfield with Brown. Trevathan and Loudermilk to the right side. Trip Jones by himself over on the left. Zeke Marlowe lined up, now behind the left tackle. Gets a snap, handoff. Stowe bounces it out to the outside, now to the middle. Pushes the pile backwards with his back. Not going backwards, going forward. Gets a couple of more yards. It'll be a long third down and 7 now coming up for Coalgate.
Yeah, he did a good job of getting what he could on that one. Like you said, he got spun around backwards and did a good job of just kind of backing up, which was still moving forwards up the football field, if that makes any sense. But getting a couple out of that where it looked like he was going to be stopped for no gain makes it third and about 7.
Split receivers now is the formation. Shotgun. Brown claps his hands. Didn't get the hard count there. Play clock at 10. 7:45 on the game clock. Brown gets the snap. Looking to throw. Quick pass, Trevathan, and almost intercepted. Ooh, that was close as the defender. That was number 4, Evan Dodd, the senior defensive back. Almost could have took that for a pick 6.
He did a good job of baiting Colby into that throw. He kind of hid behind the receiver that was in the slot almost as far as where he was. I think that receiver was blocking Colby's line of sight where I don't know if that he ever even saw that defender there, to tell you the
Wildcats,
truth.
for the moment, are lined up to go for it here on 4th and 7 from their own 37-yard line. Brown.
Figure they're just going to hard count and then back up and punt, I would think.
Brown's going to take a few steps back. Give the old pooch punt here. Line drive punt. Nobody was back to receive. It takes a heck of a Coalgate bounce. Hit at the 30 and rolls all the way down to the 13-yard line. Brown had a really good Coalgate spin on that one, and the Indians will take over at their own 13-yard line.
Really nice punt by Colby Brown. Didn't have a ton of air distance on it, but, man, it got a really good roll. Rolled for about an extra 15, 16 yards down to the 13-yard line. Really flipping the field position. That's really big in this game right now where you feel pretty comfortable as far as winning the game. You have a 17-point lead with 7.5 minutes to play, but really don't want to give up another score here and lose the chance to get your full 15 district points.
It is a 3-possession ball game. Shannon back to pass, looking to throw. Has a man open at the 20, makes a man miss, and taken out of bounds by Marlowe.
Be real close to that first down marker.
That was Cato Pebworth in the defensive backfield there that missed that tackle, the freshman defensive back.
Looks like they are going to give him the first down. He got right at 10 yards on that, out to the 23.
Pebworth now goes back to the bench. Davis Grant checking in. Tate Diaz on the sideline.
I think Diaz is just a little bit banged up, Cody, because they've had him out quite a bit tonight, probably trying to protect him a little bit with this lead.
2 receivers now to the left. Shannon standing at his own 18-yard line. Same play, little curl route at the 30. Oh, I don't like that play. That's a bad flag.
We're
in my
flagging
opinion.
that? He's right on the boundary.
I don't.
They
think
start
he
making
tackled
contact
him.
when he's still in bounds.
They're going to say a personal foul, and that's going to add 15 yards. The ball was at the 30.
That's absolutely ridiculous. Let's just start playing flag football if that's going to be a penalty.
Comanche will go all the way down to their own 45-yard line.
That's ridiculous. The contact started when he's still in the field of play. How is that? I don't understand that. I just don't.
Ball down to the Comanche 45-yard line. This is a big defensive series here for the Wildcats. 7.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Shannon standing at his own 40. Gets a snap, looking to throw. Has time. Now rolls to his right. Still looking. He's going to tuck it and run. Hemphill chasing from behind, crossing the 50, and he's going to step out right at the 50-yard line. Picks up 5 on that first down run, 2nd and 5 for the Indians.
Yeah, good job chasing him, getting him to scramble out of bounds after a gain of only 5. He's so elusive and got some speed, so you feel like if you hold him to 5 on that, that's a pretty good job defensively once he breaks contain. Make it 2nd and 5 from midfield.
Clock stops at 7:20 because Shannon did run out of bounds. 2 receivers to the right side. Stengel still in the backfield with Shannon. Gets a snap, quarterback draw up the middle. Met the line of scrimmage, but forward progress gives Shannon 2 yards on that run. It'll be 3rd down and 3 now coming up for the Indians.
Yeah, really nice job that time by a couple of different Wildcats in there making that play after a gain of only 2. Make it 3rd and 3 here from the Wildcat 48.
Obvious 2-down territory here for the Indians, and anytime you can get in 3rd and short, you've got to imagine it's going to stay in Shannon's hands.
Wouldn't surprise me for him to keep trying to pick on this left side over here.
Looking to throw, quick pass, under
Got
pressure
him.
and a sack. Coalgate sent pressure. That's Zeke Marlowe in there, but I think we got a couple of Wildcats who took blows against each other. They're still down. Kind of a scary moment here for the Wildcats. A couple of Wildcat defenders are down on the ground. We'll take a break. We'll be right back here. This is Wildcat football on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
45% of people put off buying life insurance according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of an illness or a tragic accident. Call your local farmer's agent, Lucinda Holland, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3745.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance Company, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima, and Life Happens in 2021.
Cole County General Hospital is proud to stand behind our Coalgate Wildcats, committed to being a leader in health services and dedicated to improving each and every life we touch. Cole County General Hospital is a community-minded organization supporting our local businesses with resources and our community with care. We're located at 6 North Covington Street in beautiful Coalgate, Oklahoma. Stop in today or go to our website at ccghospital.com and see how we can help you. Cole County General Hospital. Go Wildcats.
And we're back here as that was Caden Russell and Rowdy Hemphill both walking off on their own accord. Good to see. But it's a big sack. It sends Comanche back to the original line of scrimmage at their own 45. It'll be 4th and 10 here for the Comanche. Looking to throw, steps up in the pocket. Now runs it himself back up the middle of the 50 to the 45, and he has enough for the first down. Just too elusive as Shannon. Really hard to take down. He can change at a drop of a hat. And I'm not saying that this kid is anywhere near him, but reminds me a lot. He wears the number 6. Reminds me of Baker Mayfield a lot. When the play breaks down, is able to pick up with his legs.
The legs.
Just
the
that.
legs do.
Not
the
saying,
arm does
that's not the arm.
The
No, not the arm.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It's the athletic ability on the ground. 6:07, shotgun formation, looking to throw. Pass, was it caught? Was it cradled?
No, incomplete.
No, incomplete. They say it was skirted on the ground before it went into the arms, so that'll fall incomplete. Stops the clock, 6:01 to go.
Yeah, it feels like really to stop them at this point, you're going to have to send a blitz at this point. You know, on that sack, that's what you did. You sent an extra man on that play where you got the sack. I just feel like if you don't do that right now, he's just going to pick you apart with his feet.
Shannon looking to throw. Throws it near side. Dangerous pass. Trying to get the receiver on that inside slant route. Trip Jones was the nearest receiver in the area. Stops the clock now, 5:59. 3rd and 10. Comanche from the Coalgate 43-yard line.
See what the Wildcats dial up here on 3rd down. 3rd down was the down that you sent the blitz last time when you had 3rd and 5. This is a 3rd and 10.
Split receivers. Shannon back to pass. Has time. No pressure at all. Looking, going to throw it deep down the field. Has a man and overthrew him by about 3 yards. That was a 50-yard pass there. Is bounced right at the goal line. Falls incomplete, 4th and 10.
Was not bad coverage on the play either by Davis Grant. He was right there with him for the most part. Got a little separation at the end, but ball had been overthrown at that point anyway.
I know Comanche hasn't been able to really set up a true run game here tonight, but the pass blocking by this offensive line for the Indians is maybe the best we've seen all year. 4th and 10 now for Comanche. Shannon back to pass. Blitz coming. Near side pass, and it's dropped. Ball's incomplete, and the Wildcat defense holds up, and the turnover on downs. The Wildcat offense will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Yeah, good job defensively that time to get the turnover on downs. Got a little fortunate there because that one was on the money, and if he holds on to that one, catches that ball, it's probably a 1st down or right there, right at it. Got a little fortunate. You're having to kind of ease some players along a little bit on this near side corner. I feel like you're playing a lot of off coverage because you probably don't have the guy in there playing that position that you really want in a key moment right now. And, you know, you survived with it. You just feel like you probably can't roll them up and play bump and run on this side like you can on the other, and you survived.
Caden Russell and Hemphill back into the ballgame for the offense. Davis Grant going to take it himself up the middle to the 45 to the 50, and that picks up about a 10-yard run there by the quarterback, Davis Grant. That was a quarterback design run the whole way. Looks like they're going to mark him about a yard short to the Comanche 48. Needs to get to the 47. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, nice run there on 1st down by Grant, picking his way through the middle for 9 yards. Really nice play on 1st down, setting you up for 2nd and short here.
Colby Brown now back in the game at quarterback. Hemphill flanking Brown to his left. Gets a snap, handoff. Hemphill up the middle, has the 1st down to the 45 to the 40.
Horse collar coming.
And still on his feet to the 35. Flag coming in. I think they, like Blaine said, I think they're going to get a horse collar. So this should be 15 more yards on top of this run. That's another stout run there by Hemphill. Inside the 35. Face mask is what they're going to get. Personal foul. So the ball spotted at the Comanche 34.
Should take it down to the 19 on the 15-yard, unless they call it just a 5-yard. But no, they said personal foul.
It was a personal
so
foul,
be 15.
Yep. They're going to walk it all the way down. They're going to keep going. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, 19.
Saw the wrong official. 19-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 now.
Another nice run on that play, too. Good blocking. Hemphill, even before the penalty, that was about a 15-yard run or 13-yard run. So offensive line doing a really nice job here.
4:50 on the game clock. Hemphill still in the game. Brown gets a snap. Quick throw, Trevathan, near side 20. Cuts back to the middle, has some room to run to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and he's taken down just shy of the 5. That was that that wide receiver screen, but instead of taking it down the sideline, Trevathan opted to cut it back to the middle where he had lots of room to run down to the Comanche 6, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Wildcats.
Yeah, really nice play by Trevathan. He surveyed the field when he caught it, that Comanche was kind of loaded up on the sideline for him and did a good job of cutting back, catching a block or two, and getting about 13 yards there for a 1st down.
Stowe now into the game at running back. Gets a snap, handoff, Stowe up the middle, dances around at the 5. Didn't get much more than that. They're going to give him the 5, picks up a yard. It'll be 2nd and goal from the Comanche 5.
Yeah, not much room that time for Bryson. Gets what he can there, gain of a yard down to the 5-yard line to make it 2nd and goal. Just a quick stats update. Trevathan is up to 5 catches for 197 yards after that last catch. So knocking on the door of 200 yards receiving on the night.
3 receivers now to the right. Play clock at 6. Now at 3. Brown claps his hands, gets the snap. Handoff, Stowe tries to get to the edge, to the 5, cuts it up to the end zone, walks it in. Strike up the band, touchdown, Wildcats.
Really nice patient run that time by Bryson Stowe, just taking his time, letting his blocks develop, and then once he saw the hole, putting his foot in the ground, getting upfield, scoring from 5 yards out on that one. Pushed the Wildcats up to 52 on the scoreboard with a 2-point conversion pending.
52-29, 3:25 to go. Got to figure that will secure the 15-point victory from this point forward. Stowe picks up his first rushing touchdown of the year. 2-point conversion attempt now. 3 receivers to the left, Stowe in the backfield. Brown gets a snap, blitz coming. Throw to Stowe out in the flat, cuts it up, and he's in. 2-point conversion successful that time, 54-29 here, 3:25 to go. We'll take another break. This is Wildcat football presented by First Bank.
No one likes the hassle of going to the tag office. That's why Cole County Tag Agent Leslie Battles and staff work to give you prompt service. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and even through lunch with no appointment needed. Cole County Tag Agency is a full-service motor license agency, providing registration renewals and title transfers for all types of vehicles, including boats, motorcycles, and ATVs. Driver's license renewals, real IDs, notary service, and now Pike Pass pickup location. Cole County Tag Agency, 28 North Main in Coalgate, a proud sponsor of Coalgate Athletics.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
And we're back here as the Wildcats put on a show here for homecoming. It's 54-29, 3:25 to go. Walkup kicks this down to the 25 to the 20. It's a live ball gathered up at the 18. Has some room to run up to the 30, and he's pushed out of bounds. As Loudermilk wrestles the kick returner down to the 31-yard line. That's where the Indians will take over, as Shannon's going to stay in the ballgame.
Yeah, quick drive recap, that last scoring drive, 5 plays for 57 yards, ending with the Bryson Stowe 5-yard touchdown run.
Coach Cater and Coach Hopkins going to try to sprinkle in a few younger defensive players here. Cato Pebworth back into the ball game, a defensive back. Shannon gets a snap, handoff, Stingle up the middle. Still on his feet to the 35 and taking down just shy of the 40. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 40. I thought he was about a yard short, but they're going to give him that yard. It'll be a 9-yard run on that first down play. 2nd down and 1 for the Indians.
Yeah, a lot of room that time on that first down play as he gets 9 up the middle, making it 2nd down and 1.
Jet Walkup coming into the ball game on defense. As I think Coalgate's going to call a timeout.
Yeah, I think they were a little bit unorganized defensively as far as who they wanted out there. Bryson Stowe was coming off and then kind of tried to send him back on, and then he came back off again and just needed to call a timeout and get a little bit better organized probably there.
2:48 to go here in this one as the Wildcats are going to pick up their first district victory of the season. They'll move to 4-1 on the season, 1-1 in district play, and go back to, they'll be at 0 for district points as they were minus 15 to start the game. They've got their 15 points thus far. They'll go back to 0. Comanche will fall to 0, but the Wildcats will obviously have the head-to-head victory. Going into next week, the Wildcats will be on the road as we travel to Norman, take on Community Christian for the first time. I believe it's the first time these two teams have played each other. Community Christian don't have an update. They were trailing. They were winning 14-12.
They beat Dibble 14-12. That is
final. Close score there.
Davis beats Beggs 28-22 final.
28. See, those are two close games within the 15 points. But here in Coalgate, Shannon still in quarterback. Option play. Pitches it back to Stengel, but a nice defensive play there. That's Taylor Spears who read that. Loses about 4 yards on that play. It'll be 3rd down and 5 now for the Indians.
Yeah, can't play the option any better than the Wildcats just played that defensively. Really nice job. Taylor Spears kind of stringing that out, finally making him pitch it, and then going and getting the running back and getting him on the ground quickly for a loss of 4 on the play.
2:15 to go here in the 4th quarter. Be sure and stick around for the Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland postgame show. Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland is serving our community. She's always just a phone call away. Pass. Way. Oh, my goodness.
Could almost call that grounding.
That wasn't within 20 yards.
I'm saying that kind of jokingly, kind of seriously.
Yeah.
You could almost call that grounding. There's nobody within 20, maybe even 25 yards of that.
Shannon sailed that. The receiver was at the Comanche 45. That ball didn't drop. It didn't hit the field until the Coalgate 40-yard line.
It was 20 foot over the receiver's head when the receiver, where it passed where the receiver was probably. Way over his head.
Stops clock at 2:03, 4th and 5. Comanche showing punt here from their own 36-yard line. Now Shannon pulls back up. Gets Stengel beside him. 4th and 5. Here's the play. Steps back to throw. Throws it to the sideline, and it's caught. That's enough for a 1st down. At the 45, moves the chains, and the Indians offense will stay on the field.
Yeah, good job by the Indians finding the receiver there. Good job by Cato Pebworth. Good sure tackle on the play at the end of it, but got about 9 yards there, and they needed 5, and that picks them up another 1st down.
Split receivers, 1:50 to go here in the 4th quarter. Here's the snap. Blitz coming. Same play. Comanche really living here, and a late flag, and they finally get.
I think
looks like Denny Forehand, and that's Justin Mann, the big senior offensive tackle. They've kind of been going at it the last couple of plays.
I think they're getting the Comanche player on this, getting Denny late. Just frustration at this point on Comanche's part. You're getting beat by 25.
If you're familiar with Denny Forehand, it would be the
it's a large
Comanche,
individual.
It would be the Comanche version of Denny Forehand.
Yeah, except I think a little smaller than Denny, I would say. Not quite as big as Denny.
Mann's going to trot off the field. Flag is thrown at the Comanche 48-yard line.
The end of the play, just to keep in mind here, is marked at the Coalgate 47. We'll see what the penalty is.
Personal foul against Coalgate.
I think they're calling it both
ways.
They're calling it offsetting.
Offsetting penalties. I guess they've both been at it. So the play will not stand. They'll have to replay the.
Yeah, you're going to replay the play.
The down. It'll be 1st and 10. Comanche from their own 45-yard line. So all that did was take a few seconds off the clock. It's going to be a handoff. Stengel up the middle. Good tackle there. That was number 65 by Coalgate.
And now we have more
Jay
flags.
Spurris.
I didn't see what this was unless somebody said something, because play was pretty clean as far as the play looked like.
Rowdy Hemphill coming off the field
and
now.
This one is just on Comanche.
I didn't see the play.
Well, the play was clean. I think something was said afterwards, because I didn't see anything on the play that looked like it had worn a flag. But as the official was kind of coming up towards the pile to make sure everybody was getting off. Something must have been said by Comanche because he threw the flag in a hurry. Like he heard something he really did not like.
And all the Comanche defenders, they immediately went to walking backwards. That 15-yard penalty pushes Comanche back inside the 35 to the 34. And there wasn't an official description of the play either. It'll be 3rd down and we'll call it 20. Here's the play. Shannon looking to throw. Has time, rolling to his right, out of the pocket now. Still surveying the field, throws it deep down the field, and it is
incomplete. He dropped it.
It is caught.
They're going to rule that a catch? He dropped the ball.
No, he come up with it. He caught it out.
I could have swore I saw it bounce off the ground.
No, he caught it. It was a good catch there. That was a diving catch there by the receiver. That was a really good play from Shannon to the receiver. Was able to get his hands under it before going out of bounds all the way down to the Coalgate 34-yard line. So from the Comanche 34 to the Coalgate 34. Be 1st and 10 for Comanche as the clock stops as the receiver rolled out of bounds. 1:22 to go, 54-29 in favor of Coalgate. 3 receivers to the left. Shannon gets the snap, looking to throw, quick pass, slanted, batted down by Davis Grant. Good play there.
Yeah,
coming over the receiver.
Good coverage that time by Grant. Getting a hand on that one, getting it knocked down. Bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. Comanche from the Coalgate 34 stops the clock with 1:19. Wildcats will pick up victory number 4 on the season. 3 receivers to the left. Blitz coming. Shannon saw it. Going to run to his right and runs out of bounds. I don't know what this is here.
What are we doing now?
They're going to get Taylor Spears on a late hit out of bounds that wasn't even a hit. He
so
followed
he's supposed
Shannon
to magically
out of bounds.
stop in bounds and not touch anybody on that Comanche sideline?
I don't understand.
Like, what is going on?
These are officials that don't want the game to end, obviously.
They're
There's
trying
nothing
to keep,
malicious on that play at all.
They, in their minds, for some reason, they think this game is getting out of hand, and it's not, and they're trying to get control of a game that's not out of control, is what's happening.
They're going to push the ball all the way down to the Coalgate 15-yard line.
Lord bless.
1:14 on the clock. Split receivers. Here's the play. Shannon looking to throw near side. Up through the hands of the intended receiver. Ball's incomplete. Good coverage there by Pebworth.
Yeah,
Stops the clock with 1:10, 2nd and 10.
Nice job by the freshman of being right there with him step for step. Good coverage. That one falls incomplete to make it 2nd and 10.
It's the game that will never end here, it seems like. 3 receivers to the left. Stingle in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to him around the right side. Cuts back up the middle, crossing the 15, almost to the 10. They're going to get him to the 11 before he's pushed backwards, but gained 7 yards on that 2nd down run. It'll be 3rd and 3 now for Comanche as the clock runs now inside 50 seconds.
Yeah, good job by that one, getting him down fairly quickly after a gain of about 4 or 5. Make it 3rd and medium here.
Shotgun formation. Shannon gets the snap. Looking to throw far side. Almost picked off. Really good job there by Davis Grant. Bats it on the ground. Stops the clock with 35 seconds. 4th and 4.
Yeah, really good job by Davis Grant in coverage on that one. Driving on that football. Had a chance to intercept it. Couldn't quite get it caught, but did a good job of knocking it down to make it 4th down.
So 2 home games so far for the Wildcats. The first home game resulted in a 42-7 victory. 54-29 so far here. Offensive output here at home for the Wildcats. Shannon looking to throw on this 4th down play. Pumps it under pressure. Now runs away from the pressure. Throws it into the end zone, and it's caught. That's a touchdown, Indians.
Yeah, just does a good job of, creating and finding space, maneuvering the pocket on that one, stringing that play out, and giving enough time for a receiver to break open. for the score.
54-35. Shannon has given this defense absolute fits tonight. Indians going to line up for the extra point here.
And that drive right there is why that last touchdown you put on the board offensively is so important. Because now you've preserved that 15-point mark.
Here's a snap, bad snap.
Still got it through.
But still got it through. Really good job there by Shannon to recover that. That was a bad snap. Good job by the holder. 54-36, 27 seconds to go here. We'll take another break. Be back here on the other side. Wildcat football on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Coalgate Wildcats. A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Coalgate or call 580-258-0263 for more.
And we're back as the Wildcats are awaiting the onside kick. But Shannon just goes ahead and kicks it deep, lands at the 30, bounces at the 20, and kneeled down at the 20-yard line. Smart play there by Bryson Stowe with 27 seconds on the clock. Wildcats, you got to expect, will just take the victory formation here and see if the Indians want to use their timeouts.
Yeah, I don't know. I think because they still have all three timeouts, I might run an actual running play on the first down and see if they're going to use a timeout or not. I mean, you would think they probably wouldn't, but you never know.
They're within they're within a touchdown of getting within 15 points. I mean, a fumble. Wildcats are going to line up in victory formation right now. So at the very least, the Wildcats are going to make the Indians burn 3 timeouts if they choose. Here's the snap. There's the kneel down. And looks like Coach Robinson is going to accept the defeat, and the Wildcats will pick up victory number 4, district victory number 1. Wildcats move to 4-1 on the season, 1-1 in district play. We'll take a break. We'll get started here on the Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland postgame show. On the other side of these messages, we'll take a break. Be right back here, 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons proudly supporting all our local athletes.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
And we're back here on the Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland postgame show. If you're looking for an insurance agent who can help you understand your options, call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3147. The Wildcats pick up victory number 4 with a 54-36 victory over the Comanche Indians. Wildcats improved to 1-1 in district play. Blaine has some end-of-the-game stats.
Yeah, team stat-wise, for Coalgate, 20 first downs, 34 carries for 226 yards, 13 out of 26 throwing the ball for 278 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 7 penalties for 90 yards, 0 of 8 on third down. That's probably the one area offensively tonight that I'd say was not good.
And it hasn't been good as a season. On the season, it's 31% on the season coming into the game.
But you were 4 out of 5 on fourth down. So your fourth down percentage improved. Your third down did not. Some individual stats. Trip Jones, 2 catches, 49 yards. Zeke Marlowe, 1 rush for 2 yards, 1 catch for 4 yards. Bryson Stowe, 10 rushes for 54 yards. Tristan Trevathan, 5 catches, 197 yards, 2 touchdowns. Trip Jones also had a touchdown. Forgot to mention that a while ago. Colby Brown, 12 out of 24 throwing, 265 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Tate Diaz, quiet night for Tate. Probably quietest night of the year so far for Tate. 2 catches for 12 yards. Che Barnett, 8 carries for 96 yards and a touchdown. Rowdy Hemphill, 9 carries for 58 yards and a touchdown. Stowe, Barnett, and Hemphill all scored a touchdown on the ground.
First time that's happened this year.
Trevathan and all 3 of them were over 50 yards. Barnett was just shy of 100. Stowe and Hemphill were both in the 50s as far as rushing yardage. Trevathan, obviously the monster night, 5 catches, 197 yards, 2 touchdowns. So overall, a really, really nice offensive performance. Defensively, you struggled to defend the quarterback. He's a really good player, a really, really good player. I mean, we were talking off air. We might not see a better overall just individual athlete than him the rest of the regular season.
Yeah.
They had 25 first downs, rushed the ball 42 times for 151 yards. They were 21 for 42 throwing the ball for 244. 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, also lost a fumble. But you held them to just 5 out of 16 on third down. That was the big thing you did defensively. They did convert 6 out of 9 on fourth down, but that 5 out of 16 on third down as a defense is a pretty good number. That's kind of where you want to live, about 33% conversion rate. So overall, a really good night to kind of get back on track as a team after last week.
Yep.
Just well-rounded effort, really and truly.
Wildcats pick up victory number 4, 4-1 on the season, 1-1 in district play. We'll take another break here on the Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland postgame show. When we return, we'll have the district scores from across the area as well as the updated district standings, and we will have the First Bank star of the game when we return right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Coalgate Wildcats, A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Coalgate or call 580-258-0263 for more.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
Or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
and that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
Proudly serving you and your communities.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
And welcome back to the Lucinda Holland Farmers Agent postgame show. Lucinda Holland is a farmers insurance agent serving our community. She's always just a phone call away at 580-889-3147 as we get some scores from across the district.
Yep. The big one in our district tonight, Beggs and Davis. Davis wins that one 28-22 as a final. Tishomingo and Holdenville, that score actually stayed the same as it was at half. Holdenville won 46-0. Same with Community Christian and Dibble. Community Christian wins 14-12, the same score they had at half. And then I have not looked at.
I haven't looked at Atoka,
and
but
Morris right
but
quick.
the updated district standings. Holdenville is going to be in first place after tonight. Davis is going to be in second place after tonight. Beggs will be in third place, ahead of Coalgate by 4 district points. Coalgate will be in fourth place, actually tied with Comanche at 0 points, but Coalgate obviously has the head-to-head go-ahead matchup. Following that will be Community Christian with -8 points, Dibble with -17 points, and Tishomingo pulling up the rear at -30 points. So as of right now, Coalgate sitting in the 4 spot, leading Community Christian by 8 district points. So coming up next week is a big game. Obviously, Coalgate going to Community Christian. You want the victory. Obviously, Community Christian wants the victory as well as they're trailing Coalgate by 8 points. And we've talked about it off air, how Community Christian is 2 district games now. They played Beggs within 10 points, and now they played Dibble within 2 points. Community Christian is, kind of shaping up to be a pretty tough team as the Wildcats will travel to Norman next week to take on Community Christian. But right now we will present the star of the game presented by First Bank. You get paid for making good grades with First Bank's iStudent checking account for good for ages 13 to 21. For more information, visit any First Bank location and ask about First Bank's iStudent checking account. First Bank player of the game we're going to give to the deserving player will be Tristan Trevathan tonight.
Yeah, Trevathan had a huge night, especially in the first half. 5 catches for 197 yards on the night, 2 touchdowns. Had a 65-yard touchdown to open the scoring for the Wildcats, then a 90-yard touchdown later in that first half on screen passes. Really big night for Tristan. Congratulations to him on player of the game tonight.
That was the First Bank star of the game as Atoka picks up victory number 2 on the season, 35-6. Congratulations to the Wampus Cats. We'll wrap things up here for homecoming night here at Donald Mike Mayer Field. Wildcats now 2-0 at home on the season, picking up a big victory over the Comanche Indians. This has been the Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland postgame show. Again, if you're looking for an insurance agent who can help you understand your options, call Lucinda Holland in Atoka at 580-889-3147. For the Wildcats, they travel to Norman again next week, taking on Community Christian. We'll have the Texoma Chevy Dealers pregame show at 6:45. We will go live at 7 o'clock. So, again, on behalf of myself, Cody Newberry, Blaine Riley, Nathan Harden on the camera, everybody back at the mothership in Durant, we want to thank you for tuning in. However you were, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Join us next week starting at 6:45 on YouTube at Coalgate Wildcats, and we'll go live at 7 o'clock on 107.5 KZIG The Rock. So from Donald Mike Mayer Field, Wildcats pick up their victory over the Comanche Indians. We'll see you next time. This has been Wildcat Football presented by First Bank.
Thank you for listening to Coalgate Wildcat Football. The 2024 Coalgate Wildcats are presented by First Bank. The Wildcats are sponsored by Brown's Funeral Service and Farmers Insurance Agent Lucinda Holland. The Coalgate Wildcats are brought to you by Studeville Ford, Shamrock Bank, and Logan & Sons. Coalgate Wildcat Athletics are also sponsored by Cole County Farm Bureau, Triple Heart Boutique, and H&L Customs. Also helping to bring you the Coalgate Wildcats, the RX Shop, and Cole County Community Hospital. The Wildcats are sponsored in part by Flower Garden and the Cole County Tag Agency. This has been Coalgate Wildcat Football.